mute myself and let you read it.
All right, the stream is live. Welcome to the first official GC9X stream of the new year. Well, okay.
Except for me, because it's still 10:42 p.m.
Well, that's technically, yes. It's technically not New Year's for me yet, but it's New Year's for all the important people out there, so...
In other words, people who don't live in Oregon.
Or in Arizona.
Well, you know, New York, New York City is still the capital of the world as far as I'm concerned, so... the new year officially starts.
The new year starts here. Or the real New Year's starts here. There you go. Get a Demon's Souls reference in there. Let's see here. So I'm just going to be doing a bunch of random games. I actually streamed these earlier as a sort of a test stream. So some of you guys will be seeing this again, but, well, actually only the people in the call will. Everybody else, this is the first time you're going to be seeing me playing it, so...
And I'm Sotanga. Wait, we didn't introduce ourselves, did we?
I would hope by now that most people know who we are, and if they're just starting to watch this, like, hopefully they're not just watching it at random and then wondering, who are these jerks? Like, why are they talking? Why are they doing things that I don't know why they're doing them?
Like, man, Let's Play videos are so much better when they aren't talking over them. God!
So we don't have Jeremy Parrish, but we could probably make do with whatever ragtag band we've composed.
Adjust the volume on this. Actually, wait, it's already been adjusted. Good.
At least for not speaking with horribly fake Cockney accents or screaming loudly.
So this game right here is, well, as you can see, it's called Savant Ascent. It was an iPad or iPod game, or actually, yeah, iOS, yes, that's the best way of putting it. Game, and it was ported to PC recently, and basically it is, the best way I can describe it is a dubstep twin-stick shooter, actually minus the second stick. It's a single-stick game, because you can sort of move, but not exactly, and I will illustrate that. Let's see, set off, normal mode, okay.
By the way, I got a question, actually. Is Savant a particular group or a band or something?
It is an artist, yes, he is a dubstep artist, or she,
gotcha.
Potentially, I'm not sure which.
Oh. I think I actually have a track of his.
I should put this game's on sale for like $1, so you got like no reason to not get it.
Yeah, even at its non-sale price, it's $2. The game lasts, okay, the story mode lasts for maybe 15-20 minutes, but this is probably the closest thing to a modern arcade game you're going to get. It is absolutely ridiculous in every way, and I love it for that. Music's not bad, too, if you like dubstep. If you don't, well, I don't think this game will convince you. But you get attacked by evil clothes irons, so there's that. And I think
yeah, that's a good time.
Let's see, a dubstep artist named Savant. I seem to recall seeing, like, there was a corridor digital video that had his music. Her music. I don't know if it's a he or a she. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I need to mute this, or not mute it, but actually reduce the volume just a teeny tiny bit. It's still a little loud. So here's how Castlevania vibes?
Yes, for the graphics.
It has really good pixel art. Like, it is just insanely good.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like a twin stick game, assuming you could only move left or right. Well, you can also jump too, but that just moves you either left or right. You just jump.
It's a Cabal twin stick, eh?
Yeah, actually, it's the closest thing I could describe it as is a modern Cabal sort of game.
Actually, since you can shoot in multiple planes, would you say it's more like Riot?
Yeah, maybe.
Riot needed, like, several buttons for that, didn't it?
Yeah.
And that's probably why I'll never bother playing that one. With all due respect.
Never ran a tangent. Anyone think we should cover, like, more, like, obscure arcade games for the heck of it for GC9X?
Yeah, we should probably stream that.
I think so.
We should play Pirates.
Oh god.
Yes.
Insert quarter to pie ass.
I added a bunch of different games to the list last year, and I feel like it's mostly blown up in my face.
Why? Because a bunch of older games that you added are only coming up, or?
Well, no, it's more like the like the kind of games that we didn't play in the first year, did not, those genres.
We did have a lot of platformers this year, I will say that.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem to have worked as well in terms of.
I was gonna say.
Fun to talk about, but didn't really lend itself very well to the online discussion.
Yeah, and most platformers are straightforward, aren't they? So, even the more obscure ones.
Pare down some of our choices.
So what we need more of are games that actually require you to think logically that most players may not quite be able to guess the solutions at right away, huh?
We could always play more Sierra games.
It's complicated like battle systems.
Get mine taken started?
Yes, we could totally play more Sierra or adventure games.
We should totally make the next GC9X have only 3 choices: Jones in the Fast Lane, and Manhunter New York.
Oh man!
If we need to fast lane, we gotta play it online. I think we can do that.
No, wait, you need to keep that going.
You're a little bit quiet there, Cease.
Is better?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem that hard, honestly.
Well, I think it's partially because this started off as an iOS game and they didn't balance the difficulty for it necessarily.
And you have all the power-ups.
Yeah, by this point I have all the power-ups. You don't start off with all of them. You actually have to collect those chunks of CD that I harpoon in.
Xerxes, you said that maybe we should consider for a while pairing it down to 2 choices instead of 3.
Possibly.
I'm curious what would happen.
It would be worse than experiment.
I wouldn't be opposed to it necessarily.
I feel like if I cut out some of the newer like action games, the list, and then it goes through between the 2 like extra good games.
So you said we should be pickier essentially with our choices and have fewer of them?
I just feel like the games that we've been choosing from, like, for example, Super Spy and Great X, like, are interesting games, but they're, if we want it for December, which is like kind of a short month for us because people are preoccupied towards the second half, like, they would be really bad choices because they're so short. I mean, Super Spy is really long, but, you know, like, if anyone's going to finish it, they're going to finish it in, like, a couple days.
Honestly, Super Spy Brothers.
So maybe we need more RPGs or something, I don't know.
RPGs or adventure games or maybe Western RPGs.
We do need more Western RPGs. I think that's true.
Oh, was it the only one we've done so far is Wasteland?
Yeah, that's the only one, isn't it?
But I think that was a really fascinating game. Like, I love RPGs a lot.
Yeah, we need more of those, like, open-ended games where players basically just do their own thing, and then we wind up with all these wildly divergent stories of what happened.
Can I make a few suggestions for Western RPGs?
Go.
Maybe Ultima 4, Quest for Glory, and maybe Daggerfall.
What about Anachronox?
Daggerfall is on the randomizer list. Ultima 4 is on there.
The problem with Anachronox is that all things considered, it's a very linear game.
That's not necessarily a problem. I mean, it would still be fun to talk about since it's sort of one of those abortive sort of RPGs that sort of just, ow.
What I was thinking of doing is like if we could make it work, is a Wizardry 1 in like early in the year and then Wizard 2 later in the year. And
this won't restart
the
the
idea
game
is that you should be able to import parties from Wizardry 1 to Wizardry 2, but they become enemies. Because Wizardry 2, you're playing the bad guy from Wizardry 1.
Ah, so that's how that works.
Yeah, so if you import your party from Wizardry 1, you're going to be importing them as enemies from Wizardry 2.
Oh wow, this boss is actually immune to special attack.
I think the RPG thing we're doing this month ought to be interesting. A little bit slower pace than usual.
I mean, but also games like more interesting, like pseudo games like Hexen and stuff would be pretty interesting.
Hexen would be very interesting. No one seems to like that series anymore, especially in the Doom community. Everybody hates that game for some reason.
I never was fond of it.
What's wrong with it? It's just different.
It's
They hate as much as
Well,
Heretic 2 is trolling.
I could go over why I never liked that much if you want.
Keys and artifacts and all sorts
You
of
have solved
is
1/1000th of the puzzle on the 1,000 doors hub. Yeah, pretty much.
If you flip one switch, you gotta look through like pretty much every single level to see where it went.
It's not that bad, actually. I've beaten Hexen like 3 times now. I think once is every single hero. It's kind of tedious if you do it back to back. Oh, damn it. I just killed it. Since I've actually... actually, let's see if I can beat this. If I die one more time, I'll show off the other modes. Because, you know, in that sense... Too repetitive.
Oh,
Zero,
like
wow.
What did they call that? Novario mode?
Vario mode, yes. You get a different mask and you shoot out like glitchy versions of Mario fan character, essentially.
original projectile do not steal.
Yes, yes, exactly. You get it.
That's probably the cleverest thing I've ever said in one of these
Hey, that's a
things.
good way to start off the new year, man.
Yeah.
Ow. I totally dodged into that enemy like a moron. Let it never be said that I am very good at the games I play. Oh.
In the pre-stream, didn't somebody mention this game bears some parody with No 2 Love 2?
Yeah, someone was saying, is it similar? It's got that sort of action-y, set-piece sort of feel to it, even though it's a really short game. And we'll try one more time. That was way too quick. And I'll say this, I'll probably do this 50 more times and say the same thing over and over
I
and
was
over
doing
again.
the exact same thing when I was playing Asteroid Blade later, and I could not kill them.
I will stop right now. It's in the 10 hours later. I will stop right now.
Sounds like me pretty much every day.
Gotta manage these stupid snakes.
Yeah.
The thing you're saying about Hexen earlier reminds me of something from the Doom Mod Realism's manual, saying about the Heretic and Hexen weapon spawns. To use these weapons, you're going to have to find 3 switches and across 5 maps.
Kind of funny, I've actually never beaten Hexen or Heretic or any of those games.
Well, Heretic is relatively straightforward. It's, most would say it's just essentially medieval Doom. Although I think it can maybe be, I would say it's a little bit tougher than Doom, and
Heretic can be a little confusing on account of Raven Software only made like 5 or 6 wall textures for the entire game.
They made more than that, okay? But it's weird. People complain about the low amount of texture choices in Heretic when making maps for it. The thing is that there's a very specific style that Raven was going for, and any map you make for Heretic that uses those textures will feel like a Heretic map. It's not like Doom where you get all these disparate sort of, well, it's a tech base, oh, it's like, you know, like a medieval castle. It's Heretic, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that focus. Yeah. Even the way they ordered the keys you pick up in every single stage is the same. They didn't have to do it that way, but you always get the yellow key, then the green key, and the blue key. Which I think is really interesting, because I thought that was a bug or something with the engine at first, and I'm like, wait, no, that's not how Doom works. They had a very singular focused vision.
Wait a minute. Sorry, you want to go first?
I was going to say, it sounds like they put a whole lot of thought into that.
Raven's kind of like that. They put a lot of thought into their games. It's not obvious. Like, sometimes they're kind of repetitive as a result, or they have repetitive visuals, whatever you want to say about them, but they do generally put a lot of thought into their games.
Yeah.
They're consistent.
Yes.
I have a sidebar bringing back GC9X. What was the last time... what was the last FPS we had? Or did we even have one?
We haven't technically had one yet. Oh, actually, no, wait, we had Deus Ex.
Oh, pants!
Deus Ex.
Oh, boy. Well, it was a bit of a genre straddler because it count.
Were you trying to... Is there actually someone's trying to say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Deus Ex is definitely an FPS.
It is an FPS. It most definitely is.
An FPS with other stuff added on, but it's an FPS for sure.
By the modern standards, it would probably just be considered a pure FPS.
Yeah, given how many FPSs take after Deus Ex these days, and people don't even question it.
Not to mention how many friggin' games have RPG elements just for the sake of having them now. Call of Duty has RPG elements.
1988 has had RPG elements in it.
I feel we're overdue for another one, but like, what
I do too. Like,
No
I
score,
was thinking
wow.
about that because I was
Your
ready.
favorite?
My vote goes towards In Pursuit of Greed.
Oh lord, that would be an interesting one because that's basically like, it is a lot like Doom meets Hexen because it's got all the player classes, but it's a little bit different in that most of them share weaponry. Like I think they only have the first 2 weapons are unique to each character. Let's see. I'll show off Vario mode real quick.
So it's more of a straight off, or it's more of a straight up action game, although the level designs tend to get a little bit mazy at times.
So yeah, I have a different mask and it shoots really different projectiles.
This is like the thingy in Super Mario World where you have a special level and then you come back and all the Koopas have Mario heads instead of shells.
You can't turn that off either. That's kind of the sad thing, I don't think.
And doesn't the game try to explain this as the changing of seasons, but it just really doesn't make any sense on the whole?
Well, maybe they assumed you would start it in spring and beat it in the fall.
Yeah.
Well, considering that you have to like unlock all of Star Road for that.
And then
It's
by the
easy for us now because everybody plays the game on the regular now, but back in the day, the Super Mario World was pretty tough.
I was talking about
Everything.
yeah,
I
that game
would
has some
agree. That's because a lot of games.
that game has some really nasty moments to it.
No, it was a game that was made such that it was expecting the average player would be able to finish it, but then it has a bunch of extra stuff that they wouldn't be able to give out on.
That's
Tubular and all that.
Some games are usually really easy, but trying to 100% is really hard to do.
Exactly.
They always do that.
They try to reach both audiences. They want to reach the general audience, and then they want to create a hardcore audience because they know that's where their money comes from. Maybe not all their money, but like a good portion of it. And even with the Wii U games, like I get the sense that they still operate on that principle, where it's like you can beat any game they publish pretty easily, but if you want to really see everything in the game, it's going to take a lot of effort.
Wait, guys, I just thought of a fantastic FPS idea.
What's that?
What up? Nightmare 3.
Oh yes.
Oh no, dude, no.
The whole Wii U, that would make a fantastic, frustrating podcast, but that might be an amusing one, I hate to say it.
Hugo Club 9X.
Well, I feel like you need to add like some of the key themes. You've got Daggerfall in there for multiple games. I feel like we need to add more of these CRPGs in there because they seem to work really well. And I personally like them a lot, so...
I forget, did you put those on that list, or
Which one?
maybe first one?
If I might make some suggestions for CRPGs that may be of interest, I seem to remember GOG sells a game called Darklands. I cannot remember. I'm going to go look that up just to make sure.
There's a bunch. Has anybody ever seen the CRPG like completist blog? There's a guy out there who just
Yeah, I read that. That's
he's a pretty good amateur game writer, and he plays a lot of games that I would never touch. So it's pretty good. Like, if you want to get a full picture of the CRPG world prior to 1993, that's a good blog for that.
Well, this is definitely an area which I'm painfully lacking in, but I seem to have vague memories of enjoying Might and Magic when I was a kid.
I think I may have just thought of something.
Ow.
Yes.
Actually did better than I expected to do with that character.
how are we supposed to dodge that?
I was supposed to use the special attack to actually knock the worm back. Actually, he teleports, so he may actually not take any damage at all while moving between the pillars. He probably does when jumping, though. I don't know if there are any more extra characters in this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Quick game.
Hang on, Argent, what did you want to say?
There's other modes, too, but you've seen the base game, so I'll move on.
I was going to ask, would Betrayal at Krondor be worth covering?
That would be interesting.
Oh my,
Definitely.
yes.
Let's
Isn't there
start
a
up
sequel to that too?
Return to Crondor, I think.
There's two actually.
Betrayal at Antara is one.
Yeah, Return to Crondor is the true sequel, but it's by a different dev team. And Betrayal in Antara is from the original team, but it's in a different universe because Raymond Feist wouldn't agree to a sequel at the time.
Ugh. Curious.
So this is Luxor Evolved. It is a Puzzloop Zuma clone. It is
So it's
one
like-
in a long line of games, you know, the Luxor series, and this one actually sort of has a Geometry Wars sort of thing going for it. Sort of modern, retro aesthetic, I don't know what you call it.
Looks very Major Havoc.
But yeah, this is probably the closest thing, you know, for all you guys who love arcade games, and girls too, why not? This is probably the closest you're going to get to a modern arcade game. If you cut your teeth on these sort of games, then this is probably one of the sort of games for you, because I think casual games are probably the closest we're ever going to get to seeing those sort of games again.
Yeah.
I don't know, a lot of people just poo-poo the idea of casual games, or they seem to think they're too simple, but this game's...
When you get down to it.
Oh, wait. No,
Oh, sorry.
This one doesn't capture the mouse, I keep forgetting that.
Anyway, when you
Yeah,
get
a lot
down to
of
it,
fun.
they're not really that different.
Yeah, they're very
Yeah, a lot
similar
of-
to sort of games people have been playing forever now.
Just kind of like bite-sized pulses of gameplay, I guess you'd say.
The kind of game that you'd plunk 25 cents into and then die in 5 minutes and then want to plunk another 25 cents into.
Sounds... Yeah, that sounds a lot like...
But as you can see, I am not very good at this game.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun playing Plants and Zombies, so...
I did a horrible job playing Crazy Taxi earlier.
Well, that's not a game that's easy to do a not horrible job at, to be honest.
Like, I didn't even place on a high score list.
I think Crazy Taxi is one of those games you don't get good at, you merely endure.
Well, you can get good at it because the pedestrians are not random, and there's all kinds of different extra tricks that you can do to actually make things a lot easier, but
What's the volume again? Let's see if I can go to...
I once...
not
I
all
never
of
could
it is
figure out the
especially
extra moves.
obvious.
Also, is that the kicks? Hey, yeah, that's the kicks.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's the kicks right there in the background.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Like
really
that.
old references. There's actually a bonus stage you can get to, our secret stage. You collect treasure in the main stage to get it, to get to the secret stages, yes. But there's one that's based on Berserk, there's another one based on Pac-Man, another on Asteroids, another on Tempest 2000. I've only seen 4 of them. There's apparently 9 secret stages. That's how bad I am at this game, that I've only seen 4 of them. I don't know how you would see more. Maybe you grind on the bosses or something. There are bosses in this game.
As a side note, I'm just going to say 2 vector games that might deserve more attention would be Taxcan and Major Havoc.
Oops.
Oh, Major Havoc, that's okay.
Do you have enough material to discuss with the arcade games?
Yeah, actually, you can discuss the history. You can discuss imitators, similar games in the genre. Like, you know how many Pac-Man clones are out there that just take Pac-Man and slightly modify it?
Crazy Auto.
And not all of them are from 85 either.
Yes.
There's this one I remember by the name of Piranha that was running on like the original Pac-Man hardware. It was heavily modified.
I screwed myself up.
Can we talk about oh shit? I'm sorry, let's name the game.
I
Yeah.
love that game so much just because the sound sample when you die is the best thing.
Yeah.
I love the Japanese version where the cover just says shit.
And the cover is taken from like the Howling 3 or something. of the
Oh,
sort.
hey, I'm hearing fireworks, so yes.
Also-
it's been the New Year's now. For
Also,
9
don't forget
minutes.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I read the article about that one plug, but that game is very satirical.
My favorite Pac-Man is the Ladybug.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ah, yes. That was,
I really liked Frog.
was that from the guys that did Mr. Do? I can never remember.
No. No, Ladybug is not universal, right?
Oh yeah, and I wrote Frog too.
But yeah, this is a survival stage. I don't actually have to beat the stage. I just have to survive.
Like, I feel like
No,
Universal,
I'm totally obligated to get on MameDB and look this up.
Oops. Just
Universal did good. You know, they did Mr. Do, which is a great Dig Dug clone. And they did,
Apparently,
I would-
yes.
clones.
I was always...
don't think Universal did.
According to Main Movie, not only did they make Ladybug, but it also seems to even have the Mr. Do font in it.
Really? I had no idea. I thought
Peculiar.
Bonus level unlocked.
I just remember their name being all over the ColecoVision cartridge for it. Not that I ever actually owned it. I think it was because of my uncle that I actually became familiar with Ladybug.
As far as
cooler kind of thing. I already got a very high opinion.
Yeah.
What about Amadar as far as Pac-Man close are concerned? Because I'm quite fond of that one.
You know what's interesting is City Connection clones.
Oh, jeez. Wait, that has clones to it?
Yeah, no.
It does actually, a couple, if I recall.
Son of a...
Wow, I couldn't even
Temper
perfect
2.
the bonus stage. That is
They
sad.
have cats that
Psycho
commonly fly away
Soldier.
when you...
Psycho Soldier is a City Connection clone.
Oh yeah, Psycho Soul.
Huh. No,
Temper 2 is my favorite zip it up game. That's what I call those zip it up games.
City Connection, one of the weirdest games Jolico ever made.
Wait,
Would it be
Well,
obligatory?
sometimes you can only go in one direction, but still, like, I think that counts. Like, I mean, technically, City Connection, I think, is a nappy clone, but it technically, like, has a scrolling background like Defender style, so...
You know what I'd really like to talk about if we get to Pac-Man one day, though?
Professor
Just all the spin-offs have had, even the spin-offs it's having even now.
Crazy Auto.
you know, it's funny I'm playing this because there is actually a Pac-Man, like a newer version of Pac-Man that's basically this for Pac-Man.
Bob, does that mean we'll have to bring up that new 3D animated cartoon?
Oh boy.
Well, they made a game out of that, so that is only a spin-off.
It's just not the same.
Oh, by the way, Lotex did a video on that game if you want to watch that.
Lotex
Is it the
did a
game or is
video
it the
on...
show.
Yes.
I can get the Steam version is on sale right now if I can get it running.
I actually just bought the what was it? The Pac-Man Championship Edition DX Plus Turbo Revival Ultimate Ultimax Suplex.
X330 Mega Pro Gear spec.
I would love to set up a weekly tournament. I love Pac-Man CE, and I love every iteration of that game.
I kind of like to do some more score challenges. We used to do that with
We did that with the summer challenge this year, though, didn't we? I forget, what game was that?
The last one I remember us doing was Metal Slug.
Was
we
that
could probably
last
do
year or
something like
this
that,
year?
just score-based, and that'd probably be a lot easier to set up.
I think it'd be interesting to do, like, I was thinking doing every year, just having a different game every year. There'll just be a score challenge, and you'd have to live stream it to get your score recognized.
We've done that before.
Actually, yeah, we did that with,
Soldier Blade.
Yes, so we did have a score
Yeah.
challenge this year, I was
Yeah.
right, I knew we did.
But I'd like to do one that's like year-round, so every, like, weekend and somebody else takes a crack at it.
That'd be cool.
I could do that one game.
Well, it'd be any game, we'd just pick a game and just do it for that weekend.
The Karate Kid on the NES.
Total Carnage.
I don't know if that
I
was...
think it's interesting to just Super Mario Brothers score attack would be pretty interesting.
Would you like the Wizard?
Oh god.
Yeah.
We should do it as two things: a high score attack and a low score attack.
Yes.
Low score attack?
It is surprisingly hard to get through a level of Super Mario Brothers without scoring any points.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good challenge idea.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
think there was
Oh, poop.
I can't remember if it was tool assisted or if it was on an actual console, but I saw a playthrough of Super Mario Brothers where he finishes the game with only 80 points.
How?
Because he avoids all coins, but except for like 8 that he can't avoid getting, and then takes the timer down to 0 before he hits the flag.
Nice. I'm surprised they didn't give you a bonus for that, though.
What we should do, I think, is like a time attack for Sonic 2, maybe.
Oh.
You can't do a 0-point flag.
See how fast people can beat Emerald Hill
You
Zone.
can't do a 0-point flag in Super Mario Brothers?
You can't. No, you can't. It's like a minimum of 100 points. There's no 100 points.
Must have glitched
I
the
might
game
be
out
wrong
somehow.
about the exact amount. I just remember it being some astronomically low score, and I just realized that that was entirely the wrong adjective for that.
No, that's true, man. In Super Mario Bros., it's really hard not to get a score. Like, everything to you at least 100 points. So get a coin.
Oh lord. I just had
like an entirely different thing. It's like a pacifist run of Doom, where you try and actually finish Map 7 of Doom 2, where you're...
Actually, they found a way to do that, to actually beat that level where you normally have to kill the monsters to, like, trigger, like, some stairs to move. You can actually do that now. You can actually beat Doom 2 without killing anything.
Doesn't it actually involve, like, lowering those platforms with the Mancubus and then doing it with, like, some insane timing and doing that?
Yeah, I forget the exact trick with it, but someone figured it out.
I want to put a Doom game on there. Like, at least a Doom engine game.
We had Doom 64. We should put that in the vote again sometime.
Either
that may be
Doom 64 or Strife.
Strife, yes.
Strife
is the lost Doom game, the red-headed stepchild, as far as recognition is concerned, but it's
Either that or Mars 3D.
That didn't use the Doom engine, actually. They built the engine themselves, believe it or not. Someone reverse engineered that. But yes, like playing a Chinese FPS like that would be interesting. The engine's close enough.
We could also go track down Legend of the Seven Paladins.
Oh god, no, that game is unplayably bad.
Well, you know, there's always Tech War. We put that at the table.
That was a joke, okay? That was an ultimatum, essentially. Like, if you guys don't fall for our joke, you get to play the worst game ever.
Is that like your own equivalent of Legends of Sass Joe?
Yeah, probably.
Jeez, Tech War looks pretty astounding. I kind of want to play it just because it looks so crazy.
Well, you know, the kids have to learn about Tech War sooner or later.
That's right. We played it. If we made a good podcast out of the lecture, man, I think we get a podcast.
Well, I'm sure the podcast about Tech War would be great because we could just spend most of it, like 90% of it, be going like, "Wow, Shatner, what were you thinking?"
You could. I think 20%. I think
I
like
bet we could get Shatner to appear on the podcast.
Did they make a Tech War TV show? Or am I
yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Can we watch a few episodes of that?
Yes, of course.
Yep.
Yes.
Wait.
Was there a movie now? That's the real question we have to ask ourselves here.
Did anyone figure out how to actually get Tech War working? Because I thought there were trepidations about actually running the game.
No, it runs fine in
It
DOSBox.
works. It's just not fun.
Yeah, that's the problem. The game's
I
glitchy.
know we should play, like, seriously.
Such a crazy game.
What, Bob?
What's that?
Power Slave.
Ooh, that would be interesting because each version of that game is slightly different.
That'd be really cool. I'll do something.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna hit the hay, as it were.
The old dusty trail.
The old dusty trail. But I'm still working on having some questions for the Super Spy Wade Hickson script. It's gonna be pretty good, I think.
Sweet. Were my notes?
No.
Right. Very good. Very good. All my questions are based on the notes. So.
Oh, excellent.
Do we know who's going to be in that yet? I'll take a spot. There's a free one.
If you want to do it,
I think I already know what the problem is with this. So
go for it, dude.
We should try to, if we can, we should try to get that one guy, the speedrunner guy, and if anyone wants to contact us, Lord BBH.
Lord BB. Oh my God! If you could get him, that'd be awesome.
Because he has a lot to say about the game, and it's pretty insightful. Like, I think he's making most of it up, but it's plausible.
He wrote the definitive guide.
He wrote a guide so complete it is more fun to read the guide than it is to play through the game.
Yeah. See the guy that took the GIF screenshot of Gandhi having a tantrum?
Yes. In fact, I want to link to that right now.
Okay, so
I'm gonna see what happens if I Google search Gandhi tantrum.
Okay, so that's pretty much Luxor Evolved in a nutshell. There's about like 7 more worlds of that, so let's see. Quit the
Gandhi McTantrum and Baldy McScrewdriver, as he calls him.
I like that guy because every time he headbutts you, it looks like he's
Scissor.
Alright, see you, Xerxes.
And
There's
Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New
I
Year's.
just found it.
I think my favorite enemy though is the guy. I guess he's strangling you, but it looks like he's just crushing your balls.
Oh wow, there's There's a gif of that too. One sec.
The Manhandler. You know, I would love to play No One Lives Forever for the podcast, especially 2 because it's got the Manhandler.
I haven't played either of those yet. That'd be a great excuse to do so.
I have beaten the second game. I forget how far I got in the first. I actually played the second game without playing the first. And I had some things spoiled for me, but I don't really care because it's still a good game.
In addition to the choking gif, here is the bandaged guy losing his shit gif.
And I'm back.
This needs to be used somewhere in some boards somewhere.
Yes,
I keep forgetting that I have a Xerxes quote in my Sega on the forum.
Oh, yes.
Where he relates to Joestar that the crash course is basically just you dropping F-bombs and me forgetting how to end my sentences.
On a completely irrelevant tangent of humoresque, who would want to hear me read just a little bit from Duke Nukem Does the Internet?
Give me a minute to actually turn down the volume in this game first.
Okay.
So yes, this game, well, before you do that, I should mention this game is Pineapple Smash Crew. It is also on sale on Steam right about now. It won't be for much longer because, you know, the 2nd of January is when it ends. So this game is kind of like, oh lord, I should know the name of that game. And I don't now.
Cannon fodder.
Yes, cannon fodder. It even right down to like some of the character names. Like if one of your little guys dies, like you'll get a new one with a goofy name or something. So yeah, this game's basically cannon fodder. My only problem with this is that what you're seeing right now, this is the game in a nutshell right here. You get a bunch of randomly generated ships, you run through them, you shoot things, and you do whatever the mission is. And that's it. You see literally all the game has to offer in like the first 5 or so minutes. Just kind of sad, but it's not a bad game. I'd say for the price of whatever it is on sale, I think it's like $3, it's worth it.
So it's one of those cases where it's a good start, but it just seems like there needs to be more to it overall.
Yes, it's one of those keep-try cases, and the author, I think, has been working on other games. So this likely won't be updated. Although, I will say this, the guy who made this, Rich Makes Games, he's done a bunch of other interesting-looking games. So, I would say check out his website. Maybe I can link to it in the video description.
And I just gave myself brain freeze.
Got a headache, and I'm not even hungover, so I don't know what my problem is.
I had a headache the other day, and that wasn't even from a hangover, and I still have, like my chest still hurts and all that.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt for a while.
Not that I'm trying to be too self-centered by turning the stream into Weasel is sick chat.
Well, actually, we should probably mention what happened.
Yeah.
Weasel has been violently ill the last few days. So
I mean, yeah, we do mean violently ill.
Like the illness was just like had him by the throat and was like beating on him, and like it was horrifying.
Pretty sure it kicked me in the nuts a couple of times.
Yeah, it dealt some low blows. It dealt some really low blows.
Yeah, I'm not the last charge later. We're gonna get a crap load of money from suing this thing.
I gotta quit laughing now.
Yeah.
This is one of those times I'm glad that I can be so deadpan. It's just sometimes when I feel the need to chuckle, it does still kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm laughing for too long, my cheekbones really start to ouch out.
I've had times where I've laughed so hard for so long, like I couldn't breathe, and like my body was like aching, like my chest especially. There was actually one time, oh god, when did this happen? Okay, I think the first time I found Something Awful, which was in middle school, I literally couldn't stop laughing for 3 days. Everybody at the school thought I was high, like high as a kite, because I couldn't stop laughing because I would remember something stupid I had seen and start cracking up. Hey, this is actually something new. This ship doesn't have any power, so it's much harder to see and navigate.
Huh.
That's supposed to.
Sometimes I'll laugh so hard I get a headache. And like it's always like the stupidest possible thing too.
Yeah, I know that feel. Occasionally I just go in these massive fits where I
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering if I would be having one if I tried to grudge through this introduction here, but
like actually I think you guys might be able to recall one time where this actually happened to me and I interrupted you, didn't I? Sorry. I need to stop doing that, don't I?
Nah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Actually, we should know who you are, Argent, because I don't think you've been on the podcast yet. But this is
Here comes a new challenger.
yes. So MisterArgent is a regular on the IRC channel, and you know what? We'd like to see more people on there. So if you're watching this video and you really want to talk to a bunch of nerds about really old video games that maybe 5 people in the world have played, well, we're your guys. So
Cha-ching.
stop that! It's like cha-ching, cha-ching. How did that joke in The Simpsons go again? Was that basically it? Like he had to buy the stupid steam plow or the snow plow because he couldn't stop making the cha-ching sound. Damn it, Homer.
Wow, that's my name. That name again is Mr.
Oh, I lost the dude. Oh, that's wonderful. At least I didn't lose the guy with the heal pack. That would have been bad.
Yeah. Also, just gonna say now, I'm a bit like Akuma, but terrible.
I love that anti-ad blocking thing they have on, what is it? Event hubs.
What does it
Is
do?
Akuma a strong character? It's like, you won't know unless you disable ads. It's like, no, I've been there, I've done
like
that.
Bane there a bit.
Honestly, I hate the people on Event Hubs so much. I kind of want them to not have more money.
There is something I liked about Event Hubs, though, is that they had statistics about, like, which characters are played in fighting games. And I thought Skullgirls was the most interesting because it reinforced sort of the target market for it in a little bit because, well, guess who the 2 least played characters in that game are?
Clayman?
Double is one of them.
I'm going to guess Misfortune is one.
No, she's actually right smack dab in the middle, oddly. But it's Painwheel and Double. Like, those are the 2 least played characters. And they're also the 2 least attractive, so that should tell you everything right there.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you got the Skrulls, you got the Skull Monkeys.
Well, kind of think of it, the most fighting game communities don't tend to play the less attractive characters, do they?
It depends. Rufus is a good example.
Tier, is he?
How popular is Chang from King of Fighters?
I thought he was like really top tier though.
Angus?
Like Chang.
I'm mostly thinking of Min from KOF 2000, who's basically a big, lanky, zombie-like figure.
Voiced by Kazuma Kiryu.
Yep.
And
And he slashes people with poisoned claws.
What? How can you not like that populous?
I would say,
Way to go play that now.
actually, you know what? It's hard to say how often like less attractive characters are played because most less attractive characters in games are generally dudes. But then you have characters like Rufus that a lot of people play as in Street Fighter 4 because he's really good.
And don't forget Angus.
I am probably going to die on this stage because
For some reason, what came to mind instead was Yangus from Dragon Quest VIII.
Deshangus Khan.
Jing.
And sure, Yangus is big and ugly and not attractive in the least, but there's something to be said about his Cockney accent and his tendency to utterly butcher French sayings.
Riddle me, Mr. Beck. What about Molina from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, that's a good example.
As long as you don't play with Costume 3.
And everybody does because they are horrible.
What's that?
That's the one where she's wearing basically nothing but a couple of bandages and her mouth.
Could be worse. You could be playing as Shiva.
No one likes her at all.
I don't think anyone likes Shiva, I'm gonna be honest.
Chronically one of the least popular characters, unfortunately, and I don't.
Yeah, my party leveled up.
We're not sexist for talking about this subject, are we? Because
No, we're just noting
think
it.
so.
We're not necessarily saying anything for or against it. So whatever.
okay.
Mecha Shiva.
I just thought it was interesting though. Like, you know, Skullgirls has all these odd-looking characters, and like, I mean, you would figure, you know, like the spread would be relatively even, but no. Even in that game, the least attractive characters aren't played very often. Hey, click to hold. Shield. Heck yes, I want a shield. I don't want to distract enemies with a hologram. That's dumb. Did that ever work in Duke Nukem 3D? I remember like trying that recently, and I don't remember doing much of anything.
Hey, that sounds like a segue. No.
Yes, okay, you brought it up. You have to read it now. You are obligated to, Mr.
Yes.
I'm going to do so in my best worst, Duke Newsom.
Duke Newsom. Deuce Nukem.
God.
Duke
I'm
Ang.
gonna go on mute if you're ready, Springa.
Oh, this is
I can do that too.
Let me mute.
Hang on. Crap. Hang on, I got a case of the giggles. Okay. Okay.
Just get out your system. We'll wait.
I knew this was going to happen. God damn it. Look. Okay, get in there. Great big lava waterfalls raining down on Pompeii and all that disastrous stuff. Okay. Snag a chair, grab a cold. The name's Duke Nukem. Maybe you heard it. And if you haven't already memorized my autobiography, Why I'm So Great, I've spent a few months slugging it out with alien maggots, Duke Nukem 3D, a mind-melting computer game based on my life and times. Here's the deal. I'm a world saver. I'm a skull buster. And I'm a merc you don't want to piss off. But hey, you caught me on one of my nice days. See, you picked up my book, so I know you got brains. Question is, do you have what it takes to get online, grab the goods, and deal out some serious Duke match pain? Yeah, well, simmer down, punk. You ain't as tough as you think you are. Yet. See, a lot of jerks will give you a nice air-conditioned sightseeing tour of the net and the web. Not me, not here. You're gonna get up early, you're gonna pay attention, you're gonna play hard, and you're gonna get dirty. You're gonna see it all and do it all. I only got you for a few hundred pages, so I'm gonna make every damn one count. Okay, that's the basic, just the introduction.
Lovely.
Yeah, I like
You
it.
made him sound like he was, well, a sex offender, but that works too.
Gee, I'm not.
So I suppose he was definitely having one of his nicer days.
I think I gave him a accidental southern inflection somehow.
I gotta ask,
I'm Duke Nukem, y'all.
I'm a walking, talking cardboard box.
I wrote this book for my kind of people, gamers, but it ain't just for
Dr.
gamers.
Derek. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's exit to main message.
As you never let John St. John read that one himself?
Yeah, if you're paying $50, maybe.
We only have him for 30 seconds, though, so we gotta think hard about what we want him to say.
We can just have him say penis for like 30 seconds. Let's see that.
Or make him read the menus from text edit again.
I remember he excerpt from 50 Shades of Grey at a con once.
Yeah.
Which is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's hard to decide if that's better than the Gilbert Gottfried version, though.
Wait for it! I am so sorry.
So yes, here we have another top-down shooty game. Shooty bang bang, and that is the Chaos Engine, the recent remake.
Oh hey, is this a Steam version?
Yes, and it has online multiplayer.
Does it have the Amiga version's music, or did they try and remix it?
Just the original music. It's almost a straight port. It's like it's being emulated.
Okay.
You have to turn down the volume on this game as well.
AA version, huh?
Yeah, it's the AGA, so it's more colorful. Some people don't like that, though. There are people on Steam complaining about it.
Well, I just noticed it says AA.
Yeah. Maybe that's... I don't know.
Anti-aliased or something.
The double A, that's this is a version of the game.
Stream does not like this game.
This is the version of the game made for the American Automobile Association, but they forgot the third A.
I was going to make an Alcoholics Anonymous joke, but that might be in poor taste.
I was also going to say American Anthropological Society, but...
something about batteries. I'm running out of material.
Don't eat batteries because they explode in your stomach.
Eating one battery, eating 5 batteries. You should just put that random diagram in some sort of GC9X ephemera somewhere.
Like have it drawn out in the style of the Nintendo safety manual thing.
Oh god.
Yeah, have it written like a Konami/Ultra production.
Have the whole thing just be written in SNK English.
Oh my yes.
Is there like a? Oh, we should run every line through translation party for maximum effect.
Yes.
Is that the one where it translates it to Chinese like 10 or 20 times and then back to English or something?
It just goes back and forth between English and Japanese until it reaches equilibrium.
Holy crap! My magic is still going.
Your what's still going?
Like isn't Might Magic 10 actually under early access right now?
It might be. I don't know.
It was announced in March. It's going to be released January 23rd. Son of a... Wow, I am impressed. Oh, that's tenacity for you. What other game series have lasted so long?
It still weirds me out that Joe Higashi's voice actor is the same as Link in Ocarina of Time.
It's Nobuyuki Hiyama, one of the very few seiyus I can identify by name.
Well, there goes the scientists. I don't know what happens if I die since I'm playing as the gentleman.
I think you get warped back to a certain...
Well, I don't have any lives left as him. I don't know if I play as the scientist or if the game ends.
Ooh. It probably ends knowing British difficulty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does this game have Turrican health? I always forget.
I don't think it does. Well, it might. I don't remember. It's hard. I know that much.
Very much invincibility time.
Food.
Also, is it just me or does the gentleman look like he's shooting bubbles?
Oh, whoops. No, that's game over. If I die.
Okay, so
I
today
died the same way that time
that,
as I did last time. Let's try that one more time.
Today I learned that Blue Mary can counter a counter with her own counter.
Depending on the kind of counter it is.
Sup, dog? I heard you like counters and ETC.
But now I'm down to Lynn.
I almost wish some of those alternate strikers made it as playable characters in the series.
Yeah, that would have taken a lot of sprite work, though.
Like the panda!
There was an interesting sort of ascension for the alternate strikers, though. Kyo Kusanagi's alternate, Sho Kirishima, his voice actor became the one for Evil Kusanagi for 2002.
Wait, wasn't it the same guy who was either Kaneda or Tetsuo in the original?
No, actually. You're thinking of K49, who was Tetsuo.
Wait. Hang on. No, I think Evil Kusanagi was voiced by the guy who was Kaneda.
Yeah, Kaneda. Akira, the guy who did Tetsuo, did K49.
So wait, is this a game of saves or can you only use passwords?
You start from the last level you game overed on, but you start off with whatever you have, so it's yeah. I can't start a new game and there are passwords. I don't know what effect the passwords have though.
Let's suffer, this or Plock?
This probably. Plock I think you could probably theoretically beat. Actually, I don't know. This game's not super duper hard either, so I don't know. Either or.
How far are you in this game?
I'm up to the second episode. There's like 4 of them.
I haven't been able to beat
yet. I don't recognize any of this.
Yeah, the forest is... Oh.
I'm more familiar with the forest. It's actually a more striking, like, part of the game to me. This just kind of looks mazy and irritating.
Really gray.
It seems like this game spawned a lot of top-down shooters RPG elements.
Well, not just that, Bob. This is probably like the first like co-op sort of like shooty game like this. Like how many games are like this like twin stick games?
This is basically Steampunk Gauntlet.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm. I forget though. Did the original version save where you left off? You got a game over?
No, I don't know. That might be new to this game. It might not be.
I think that's new to this version because I've seen to recall the original being pretty
unforgiving.
Yeah, I mean, it's a European game. You won't expect it to be easy.
So I'm kind of sad. Apparently they put Speedball 2 out on Steam too, but
it's awful.
Like, there's not even any online play.
Wait, Speedball?
Awful. Yeah, Speedball 2. Because you know, Bitmap Brothers, they also ported I don't even think the Bitmap Brothers themselves ported this game. I think some other company did, and they did an okay job, but there's a lot of people complaining. Like, there's little things that are missing and other bugs that were introduced that didn't exist before. No, and I died. Okay, I think that's enough Chaos Engine for the day.
I think they ported straight from the iPhone, so yeah.
I will be right back, so if you guys could talk amongst yourselves to keep this going.
Okay.
So how about that sports team? Nah, just...
How about that game with the pigskin?
Hut, etc. God, Lord. No, but seriously. I wonder if we should have included crossed swords on our bill also, although, like, I think that game sort of does better what Super Spy attempted to do, but it's still very far from perfect, and it does get repetitive and drawn out after a while.
Wasn't that a Alpha Denchi one?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Is it weird that I... Oh, sorry.
I didn't know what I was going to say, actually.
Is it weird that I'm more familiar with Alpha Denchi for Equates and High Voltage than I am their Neo Geo stuff?
No, not necessarily. I think, I want to say, when did I play Gang Wars? I knew that they did Gang Wars before that, and they did Time... But you already mentioned Time Soldiers, didn't you? Well...
Secret Commando, a.k.a. Rambo 3, I think.
ADK is a very, very weird company. I forget if they were like always part of SNK or if they got picked up at some point, or if...
I think they were picked up.
Aggressors of Dark Combat.
Oh, that game!
That's a game that I wanted so hard to like because it's basically a one-on-one fighter in the guise of a beat-em-up. But it just didn't work.
There's another game like that that I think did better what it tried to do, but...
Power Stone.
Oh, yeah, I'll buy that.
Arguably.
I was thinking more of 2.5 belt scroller perspective, but I can't think of what that may be, so...
Well, there's always the battle mode from Streets of Rage. Does that count?
I always forget that's a thing.
I think a lot of people do.
Well, there's this one title that SNK did that's like that by the name of Street Smart, although... dang it, there's another game like this. It's slipping my mind. I played it somewhat recently. There's one that played like Street Smart, but there's like a beat 'em up, but you just kept fighting against singular opponents. And I want to say it was on the Neo Geo, but whatever it is isn't coming to light here. Shoot, let me research this.
By the way, while we're in the middle of this interlude, I want to ask, how's the call sounding so far? Everything sounds good on my end, but I just want to make sure with you guys.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it seems like everything went
well. The host. That's kind of amazing.
Yeah. I don't really see why anything
self-censored.
I don't really see why anything would go wrong, given that I've hosted for calls before, but just want to make sure on that, you know. It's 1:40 in the morning. Do you know where your 2014 is?
It's about 20 minutes away from me.
That's 2014. Let's get to 2112. Woo!
2015, and then we can start eating like Hockey Puck Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
And
Taco Bell.
Hoverboards, and I want there to be a Cafe 80s. Damn it!
I actually wouldn't be surprised if that already exists.
I mean, interestingly enough, I learned that the idea of a Pepsi Max flavor was actually coined by Back to the Future 2 and has been a thing since like 5 years after the movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I want to play that Wild Gunman special arcade version with the bonus stage. I want that to be a thing, damn it.
Arguably, the actual Wild Gunman looks better.
That's a good point. Wait a minute. Oh, I remember the game I was thinking of. Violence Fight by Taito.
Violence fight.
Gogoon. Sammy.
You guys know who the only character is, right? Right?
Lick
Pop quiz.
Joe.
Yes. Lick Joe is the only one I've been able to beat the game with.
I recall doing incredibly, like, uncharacteristically well in it, just abusing the dropkick move all the time. I think I even beat the tiger in the bonus stage that way.
It's the only way I can beat the tiger too. Although
Just drop kicking him over and over again.
Although against the bosses, I actually found that his power chop was more useful somehow.
Which game is this?
Oh, here's Violence Fight, starring Lick Joe.
Lick Joe. He's the best character. Now I forget, is he the white guy or the black guy?
He's the one who...
He's the shirtless Hulk Hogan, I see.
Oh, that's right.
He kind of looks like Francis from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, God. Let's see here. Let's start off the year with a licensed game based on a movie starring Keanu Reeves that isn't The Matrix.
Can I guess?
You already know
Point
what it is,
Break.
I'm sure.
Sorry.
Apu. It's Apu, the Sega game.
Oh, God.
I was gonna guess Bill and Ted. They made,
Yeah, they did make a couple of Bill and Ted games, didn't they?
They're all really
including one for the Lynx.
But no, it's
Brought
Dracula.
out.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Harry Potter is half Dracula.
Spoilers.
Psygnosis.
I forgot they made this actually.
It supposedly uses the Shadow of the Beast engine. I'm not sure which of the 3 engines, though, because there's 3 games, so...
They probably all use the same engine.
Probably enhanced versions of it. If I had to guess, it's either the second game's engine or it's the third game's. If I had to guess.
So fun fact about this game, you get to fight Gary Oldman no less than 4 times.
You also get to fight a ripoff of Simon Belmont.
And you're playing as Keanu Reeves.
Yes. And this game actually has an interesting system here. So you've got all the difficulties, hard, normal, so on. You can have a bunch of lives on normal or on trainer. Go as high as you want there. I don't think you can beat the game in this mode, though. And then on normal, you can mix and match how many lives you have or how much health you have. So you can have 6 lives and 3 health points, 5 lives and 4 health points, or 4 lives and 5 hit points. I'm going to do that. In hard, you can only go 3 no matter what. And you're limited to, like, so many lives. Yeah. I don't get the system. I don't get why you have to balance it like that, but you do. Vampire.
So if you put it up to easy mode, does it do that jank-ass thing where it's like you go to like level 5 and tells you play a higher difficulty?
Yeah, I believe you can't beat it on that difficulty. I can't remember, though.
This is not a true end. Gary Oldman survives.
It's a trap device that's by Dracula. Or whoever.
So yeah, this game has music by Matt Furness, and it is very good. There's an SNES version of this. What?
I was just saying that guy makes mediocre games so much less mediocre.
Yeah.
This game's not that bad. It's just not very great either. It's pretty average.
Also, why was that guy just laying there on the floor?
Well, he's just a vagrant. You have to kill him because you're Keanu Reeves, and he doesn't take any shit from anybody, so...
So your nobility murdering the common man? Isn't that gonna, like, spark a revolution if you keep doing that?
No, no one cares. No one cares about the poor.
Maybe that's why sad Keanu is a thing now.
So, that guy wanted was that a crab claw?
No, it's a torch. It just looks like a crab claw because they can't draw.
There's already nothing about this that makes sense, is there?
Well, yeah, I totally remember the part where Keanu Reeves is, like, totally, like, chopping up some, like, rats and hobos and vagrants, and also, you know, going out in some nondescript foresty / mountainy landscape fighting giant spiders. I remember that part. That was the best part.
And I remember the part with the infamous bouncing exit sign of Castle Dracula.
I don't really remember much from that film, but I just recall that he pronounced Budapest in such an unorthodox way. He's like, Budapest. He, like, gave it a
Budapest.
Budapest.
So did I just see Keanu Reeves lighting a torch by attacking it with a sword?
Yes, you did. So here's the
He's
first
the
boss.
Anti-Belmont
It is
in every means of the word.
It is a Simon Belmont clone, or maybe I'm not sure which Belmont it would be at this point in time. And you don't want to know how you beat him? Well, you got that item he asked you for, Van Helsing asked you for, which he was played by Anthony Hopkins, and you just chuck it at his head. And you stand here, and you slowly kill him, and he dies.
You know who's better than Keanu Reeves? Dr. Ferdinand's Social.
Oh god. It's an
Best
awful
hero
name.
name. No, this is the best. Come
Harker's
on,
escape from the castle.
Can I make a request real quick, Snarboo?
What?
Yo, what up?
Can you show off the 8-bit version of this too?
Maybe. I don't know. I probably have it somewhere. Hopefully.
I actually
one
kind of
had-
prefer that version almost.
That
It's a
one had
different
music
game entirely, though.
by-
It's weird.
That one had music by Jero and Tell, a name I keep hearing. But I forget what.
Drone Tell, yes. Or Drone, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name.
Otherwise known as Wave, he was a member of the C64 demo music group, the Maniacs of Noise.
Yeah.
And he also, I seem to recall, composed music for... I want to say that he did some of the music for the Commodore versions of a lot of Manfred Trenz's games.
Also, I'm just gonna ask really quickly, why is the proportioning on all the furniture so odd? Like, look at that fireplace relative to the player character.
That's a problem with everything in this game, because you fight giant Gary Oldman like 4 or 5 times. No less than 3, I think, is what you said, Satenga?
3 or 4. Well, there's his very weird old man version with the
butt hair.
The poofy. Yes. And then you fight him in his young, Slash from Guns N' Roses hat form, and then you fight him in his bestial Batman form, and then the final boss
Is him in the muscle suit.
Yeah, his old Crusader Knights thingy. And there are a couple of other bosses, too. Actually, I think one of them is Renfield, who is inexplicably... he's played by Tom Waits in the movie, so you get to fight Tom Waits in this game, too. So that has to be worth something, maybe.
Tom Waits.
Yeah, I need that. I don't know. I missed.
This now demands that I go put on Jan Waits.
Man, I wish I knew some actual Waits lyrics, so I could just, like...
You just gotta power through that and waste a life, too. So yeah, this game's Euro hard.
Excellent
So is
gameplay
this really
balancing.
actually any good? Because I don't think it never actually talks about it.
This game is if this game is any good, or which game?
The movie.
The movie's actually pretty good from what I understand. It's just not talked about much lately for whatever reason. I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Well, the worst part about it, from what I understand, is
Keanu Reeves' accent.
Aside from that, it's actually quite competent and pretty creepy, as I remember. But it's been a while since I saw it, so...
I haven't seen it. I've seen clips and bits and pieces of it, and I've seen the Simpsons parody of it, which was great.
Wonder if it... Oh, yes.
They did, yes.
No!
I'll be back in a second.
I like how they gave him the butt hair and everything. Like, what's the deal with that outfit, with that whole attire?
I guess the other caveat of the film is its fashion choices, but... it's
Muscle
iconic.
suit was cool, so you can take it or leave it.
I wish all Crusader Knights looked like they were, I don't know, contestants on American Gladiators. Or no, wait, even better. Programs in Tron. Yeah, let's go with that.
Wasn't there an American Gladiators game for the Genesis?
Yes, and it's
Property
awful.
games, too.
This boss is very hard to kill with the weapon you recommended me, Anthony Hopkins. I want my money back.
Oh yeah, there's a dragon too. There was not a dragon in the freaking film. God damn.
What are you talking about, dude? There was totally a big-ass dragon just harassing, Keanu Reeves.
Well, I guess to be fair, like, Dracula means, like, dragon or something in Romanian.
Son of the dragon is what Dracula means. Dracula means the dragon, I think.
Yes. Oh hey, the witches. Oh yeah.
I gotta say, this is better than the Sega CD version of this game.
Oh god, oh god. The weird FMV except not game.
Kind of weird FMV based beat 'em up, I guess.
Yeah. It had some really cool scrolling backgrounds, though. I will say that much. Oh hey, here we go, Gary Oldman with his butt hair. This boss fight's kind of cheap as hell, or it's kind of dumb. It just takes a little while to figure out his pattern, and then you just have to wail on his head until he dies. You have to hit the top of his butt hair in order to kill him. Believe it or not.
So maybe that's like his actual butt, and it's his weak spot. Butt, head. I don't know.
I have this to ask about the movie. How close does it follow the actual book? Because from what I understand, it doesn't.
Crap, I've never read the actual book. gets. I feel as if I'm really missing out. Well, I know that the book was primarily narrated through letters by one of the secondary characters, so obviously that was something they couldn't really replicate in the film. Who was it, though?
Was it Harker? Or wait, was he in Dracula? I forget. Jonathan Harker.
I want to say... Hang on, let me verify this.
Damn it, Gary Oldman, why do you gotta be like this giant, huge guy with butt hair? At least the boss music's kinda cool. I just want to take you to an ice cream social, Keanu. I don't even know if they had ice cream socials back then. I don't believe they did. I think that's anachronistic, and you know what? I don't care. I don't think they had muscle suits or butt hair back then either, so... Alright, he's dead.
Well, they didn't have Keanu Reeves back then either, so
I've killed Gary Oldman. Well, the old Gary Oldman.
With a sword.
Fun fact. Bram Stoker's Dracula is part of Castlevania canon.
Yes, and then Iga had to go and fuck all that up because he hated what's his face the Morris's thing.
Here's the thing: Bloodlines already kind of wrecked its own canon because they tried to say that John Morris witnessed his father Quincy Morris's death.
Hey, we just saw Kung Fu Panda.
He was like 2 years old at the time.
Hey, what movie did we just see, Weasel? Kung Fu Panda 2, and guess what Poe did? He saw his own parents get offed, so there you go. And he was like 1.
Here's the thing. John Morris witnessed Quincy Morris's death at Castle Dracula at the age of 2.
Well, maybe Dracula's are not...
What was he doing there?
Well, you know, taking a baby with you when you're hunting Dracula is totally kosher. I mean, babies are holy, man. They totally like scare the crap out of vampires. Because they remind them of their former mortality.
I know if I were a vampire, I'd be revolted at the sight of a baby.
Baby. Well, they're not very good targets for blood-sucking either because, well, you know, they don't have that much blood in them. They're just babies.
I'm already kind of revolted at the sight of babies.
They're like larval forms of human beings. Like, they're literally like larvae, pretty much. Just human form. I'm sure someone out there is going to be very mad at me saying that. Like, super mad.
And I'm back.
A point of order, there was one of the bosses in Zombies Ate My Neighbors is a massive baby, so...
Yeah. And there was some...
Isn't that game basically impossible to beat, though?
It's feasible. It just takes a long time and determination and hopes that your last hostage victim that you have to rescue doesn't get you off screen, which has happened a couple times.
Actually, don't you get a bad ending if you don't rescue all the hostages or something?
No, if all of them die, then that's game over, I think.
Oh, okay.
Didn't Carnival have a giant baby?
Yes, as a matter of fact. That was disturbing, too. Although I think there was like a dip switch to change it to a teddy bear in case I was thought of being too disturbing.
The teddy bear.
Actually.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just censorship. They don't want, you know, to condone, you know, infanticide, so that's understandable.
Reminds me of the evil
I really wish I could pick up that gun. I think I can only pick up one of these items. There's guns in the next stage, too.
The bouncing gun.
Yes, there's a revolver. I don't think you ever get to use it. Maybe it's just a recommendation. Maybe it's like, this is what I would use because I'm Van Helsing and I'm lying to you, but...
Wait, you know what other protagonist utilizes guns in the daily course of his vampire hunting?
What?
Dr. Ferdinand Social.
Yeah, I actually thought that was nice that he got a gun.
Dr. Social.
Would you guys hate me if I said I think I like Master of Darkness better than the original Castlevania?
No.
Nah.
I just appreciate how much better it controls, honestly.
I just accidentally had Vampire Killer playing in the background.
Wait, no, that's Simon's theme, sorry.
Oh my god, it's a freaking shotgun.
Yep, it's a blunderbuss. Keanu has had enough of your shit, dudes. He's totally gonna shoot you with this gun I found in a forest. Or the sort of pseudo-cave inside of a pseudo-forest. This game kind of reminds me of a broke-ass version of Strider for some reason.
Yeah.
I always just thought it was more of a rip-off of Super Castlevania 4 than anything.
Well, yeah, kind of that too.
I guess the saber is actually a little bit like the Cypher, so.
It's really weirdly animated though. Like, it doesn't look like he's actually swinging a sword.
Oh yeah, this boss fight, it totally blows.
It looks like he tucks his hand into his vest pocket, and then just kind of dangles it out of his vest pocket.
You know, the old conceal a sword in your vest. Most notably used by James Bond in Diamonds Are Forever.
Yep, I probably should have kept the knife, but this'll do just fine. Because I think there were the stakes. They might have been more effective against this boss, but whatever.
It would be more effective if you ate the
Iron helps us play.
It's fun to play the Goonies too.
Oh,
You keep saying that, Konami. You keep saying that.
you want us to believe so desperately, but we know the truth deep down in our hearts. It is not fun to play.
We won't be deceived, Konami. We are not deceived by your what do you
It's
do.
you know, it's actually Stockholm Syndrome in a sense, I guess. They're trying to induce it. It's like, it is fun to play the Goonies too. Come on. Maybe if we beat you a little bit less, you'll agree with us.
They've been doing this for ages. I mean, Time Pilot just blatantly says up front, please deposit coin and try this game.
What's kind of funny is that Mooncrest also does that, except instead it says, and I'm quoting this verbatim, try it now, you can get a lot of fun and thrill.
Not thrills, but a single thrill, which is, you know, that's better than most things can offer.
Yeah.
Just the one.
Use it wisely, you're not getting another one. You're only getting one thrill.
In silence.
If you don't finish your dinner, you won't get an extra thrill.
It's like pushing Start to Rich almost.
Yeah, this guy, he's also recommending me the Dynamite. I have fought the next boss, and that is bullcrap, Van Helsing. It does not work, I've tried.
You sure it's just not Hannibal Lecter in disguise?
Yeah, it's Anthony. It's just Anthony Hopkins channeling Anthony Hopkins.
And the next boss battle, he's going to recommend you a plate of liver and Chianti.
Liver and onions. That was a good episode of Doug.
And
formerly on
fava
Nickelodeon.
beans.
Were there any Doug?
think
Yes,
I've
there
ever-
was a Doug video game, wasn't there? I completely forgot about that.
Wait, there was?
Yeah, on the Game Boy
On the
Color.
Game Boy Color.
I think
showed that
Doc
off.
Future did a mock Let's Play of that.
Wait, Odd Future?
Yeah, Doc Future.
Oh, I think you said Odd Future, like the hip hop group, and I was like, wait, what? They're doing Let's Plays now?
No, Doc Future.
Jeez,
I would watch the Let's Play narrated by Tyler the Creator. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
Like some.
I don't know where the dynamite is. I don't really care. I'm taking the steak with me. I know how to beat the boss without the thing anyway, so... Okay, so actually, wait, I think you only get 2 continues on normal. I don't know what the difference is on higher difficulties. Maybe you get 1. Because there's 3 difficulties. I don't know if Trainer will let you beat the game or not. I don't remember. Oh, okay. Okay, I had 1 extra life, so... This game, I swear. It's not bad, it's just... It's got some awkward things about it. This is a game in need of a ROM hack that makes it better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate the zombies. I love these guys because they just sink into the ground as soon as you hit them. And then they pop out like at Mach 2. Here, I'll wait for one. Music's also really funky too. That's the funny thing about this segment. It's like really goofy and funky.
I like how they just kind of stand perfectly still. And just kind of like phase into the ground. Like there's no dirt flying everywhere or anything.
Nope. They just kind of sink in. They let it sink in, alright. I am an awful person. I think there's a secret over here somewhere. Oh wait, no there isn't. I'm trying to remember. There's one place I have to be careful of.
I take it this Doug game wasn't very good. It doesn't look very good.
No, it was terrible from what I understand. But then again, that was the Disney era of Doug, which was everybody knows is inferior to the far superior Nickelodeon
I barely
era.
remember anything from that.
Hey, now you're doing it too.
Didn't they try to make it more like a teen drama or something with the Disney seasons?
Yes, they made it dumb as hell. Oh, Fox killed me.
Dumb funny.
So they basically made it into Doug Grassy.
Doug Grassy. I will murder you for that one of these days, Satanga. It's not going to be now, but...
I deserve payback for that one. I'm not going to let you forget it.
If it makes you feel better, there was a Doug LCD game you could play.
Press, there was the Doug button.
Is it possible they emulate LCD games?
Doug button.
Yeah, there was a Doug button, if I recall. You pressed it and
simulators.
press X to Doug.
Push start to dog.
I'm serious. Let me go see if I got a picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for this.
There's a Doug button, though. There is seriously a Doug
Oh my
button.
god. Yeah, that's a Doug button, a faster button.
Doug faster.
Hey, come here. What the?
That sounds. I'm sorry, but I cannot see that in a dirty way now.
Press start to Doug.
Oh my god, it's a fucking Doug button. How do you Doug?
Don't forget the faster button. Doug, you've got to Doug faster. I don't know how to Doug to begin with.
Push them both together to Doug more quickly than usual.
It's like the infamous NES bootleg game, Doug Shi Mali. You have to push start to dog. I've said that like 12 times, I don't know why I said that again.
It's okay.
I wish every console had Doug button.
Every game should have a command that's just the name of the
Oh, I died as soon as I entered the boss fight.
Like, I don't know. Like, press X to Keanu Reeves or whatever, I don't know.
Hey, dude.
Push the A button to Vic Viper.
This boss is really lame. You don't even need the weapon he recommends him because you just stand still for a little bit, throws a knife
Let's
at you,
see
and
press
runs
X
around.
to Jason, but he's not the main character, so.
Press X to Ethan, I guess it would be. Press X to Namen.
Oh god, I just realized something about that Doug LCD game.
What?
Porkchop's hands are just completely screwed up. Wait, was Porkchop's the dog's name?
Yeah, it was worked
Yeah.
out. I don't
Like,
remember
look
what
at the-
Roger's cat's name is though. I can't answer that one for you.
Roger's cat?
Pretty sure he was stinky. She was stinky, actually.
Yes, it turned out to be a girl. That was a huge deal because Roger was shocked that there were baby cats coming out of his cat's, he probably didn't know what a vagina is. That's probably why he has so many problems, but...
Innocence faded. Wait, that was a song by Dream Theater.
I mean, I don't know. The guy looks like he just took a bath in lime jello for 12 hours a day for the last 13 years, so...
Well, his mom's green too, isn't she? Or was she teal? I forgot.
No, she's green. Yeah, the thing about Doug was that it had I hate to drop a trope here, but an amazing Technicolor population in the most literal sense of the word term.
Yeah, but they had
Freedom to
real-life
search.
analogs was the weird thing. Like, I don't know if that was just some sort of odd form of censorship, or...
That's a good question.
And I like how, what the hell is that he has mounted on that trophy? Is that an oversized terrier head?
It looks like some sort of bear dog.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a Yeti or something. I can't figure it out.
Did he kill that thing from the Neverending Story and have it...
Oh.
Innocence
I actually read the story of that a couple years ago. It's really good.
Oh my god, he killed 3 of them.
You know, there's actually a band named after the character in that story. I think it's Atreyu.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Like,
Are they a rock band or metal? I forget.
some sort of rocky.
Dead. Game over.
Game over, yeah.
Keanu Reeves, totally Keanu Reeves, too hard. Now he's feeling the after effects. Look at that. He's Keanu Reeves out.
This is your brain.
Oh,
This is your
Keanu
brain on Keanu Reeves. Any questions?
And then they actually
Bogus,
give you the
man.
credits. They consider this an actual ending to the game, which is interesting. You don't normally get to see these if you really screw up horribly. I kind of wish more games would do this.
Sorry
Like
to
have
point
a
it out,
false
like-
end. Bad end.
Wait,
I'm not gonna lie.
wait, Snarboo, another game did this. The Neverhood
Oh, that's right.
fell to the giant
Still
pit.
Don't jump in here. You will die. And of
I
course you
was
have to. You
seriously-
have to do it once.
Did you win or did you die?
I
That's one of the
died.
Credits.
It's just showing the credits anyway.
Well, it's an end. The sweet release of death is a conclusion.
David Duke said.
And such is the end of our story, with Keanu Reeves dying.
What's kind of funny is that Selfie also did this, like the MS-DOS one, not the Sega CD
Oh yeah, that's
one.
right. I hit a bunch of Russian pirate games in here, at least 2. Let's do Ben 10 for no reason.
Yes.
Oh
Play
boy.
the Harry Potter one.
Ah yes, there
Is
you
there
go.
any
All that
old
Russian
fault
text
about-
I can totally read. It's totally telling me things about this series I already know.
So I tell you what that says already, and all it says is Bigus.
My gosh.
That,
I guess this is difficulty? I don't know.
No, I don't think it was, but
I don't think I even have this in my ROM collection.
This looks like it's probably a hack of a different game.
No, I think it's
Probably.
completely original, because it's not like any game I've seen.
This
No.
looks like subpar GBA graphics.
It's
They
like-
probably stole it
this
from a
looks like a-
GBA game, maybe.
This looks like a bad Flash game. They had to take this from a Flash game. or
They
something.
probably stole the graphics from one of those plug-and
Also, the
play
music
TV
in this
games.
is totally a C64 song. I'm actually going to be quiet so you guys can hear it.
He's right.
Holy crap. Wait, it sounds vaguely familiar.
It's also really loud, but I don't want to turn down the volume, so I'm not going to.
I can really say how fan is that it isn't from Sanxian, or how do you pronounce that? Is it Sanxian? Is it Zeta Metamorphs?
Hang on. I want to say that this is from the video game RoboCop 3.
Oh, God. Can I pass
some-
this or will I die? Oh, I have to jump over it. Okay, there we go. You have 2 buttons, punch, which has a combo that you always pull off, and then a jump button that just, it makes you do this. Wait, is this from Battle Squadron? This next song? Huh. Maybe not, I can't tell. I don't know if you can transform in this game. I mean, the whole gimmick with Ben 10 is he had this wristwatch that let him turn into one of 10 aliens. Oh, that was a
Yeah.
weird stage.
Okay, it sounds like the title theme to RoboCop 3 in the C64, but I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is.
Oh, hey, a different enemy type, but it still attacks the same way. It just takes more damage. Ow, and it shot me in the nuts. Thanks.
Superb.
So I know absolutely jack nothing about Ben 10.
It was okay. It was a pretty good show. It's just the
I never saw any of it, so I couldn't tell you anything.
I saw the
Yeah, I'm
first
not
couple
familiar.
episodes of I saw a few episodes of the first season again. It's okay. The fan base though,
Isn't it
don't.
basically Yuri Lowenthal though? Like the entire thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I noticed that there's an old dude, an old really touristy looking dude with an RV.
Yes, that's their grandpa.
Well, I know that Yuri is Ben 10, and I'm pretty sure Paul Eiting is in it. And Steve Bloom. Steve Bloom. Yep.
Yes,
Steve Bloom.
he's like the main villain or whatever it was, or one of the villains. But as I was gonna say, don't Google this show. There's a fan base for it, and there's a specific reason for that. I'm not gonna go into that on this stream. You can either find that on your own or take my advice and never know.
We're going to have to edit
So-
out something about Totally Spies again.
No, we shouldn't have to edit that out.
Would
Just
the
don't-
fan base be because
You know that has
Christopher
James
Walken?
George, right?
Christopher Walken.
Wake. Sorry,
Yes,
Rose,
Christopher Walken.
So what's gonna
Christopher
happen after
Walken
the
is the
stage?
reason for the fan base.
Oh wait,
What?
is there
But
an
you
enemy
jumped
I
up-
haven't killed?
Oh, hey, you escaped. Oh.
I can't.
Is this the end of the game?
I suspect this may in fact be the end of the game, guys. Because,
Yay, you beat
Hey,
something.
but I have another Russian bootleg for the Genesis.
Harry Potter?
Yes, it is indeed. Oh god, it screams at you when you start it up. Oh!
Yes.
Push start. I am pushing start as hard as I can. I am not ready. My body is not Reggie.
This is
Isn't
the
that push
glonest.
start from a Banjo-Kazooie game?
I think it might.
Okay, so this game is a glonest cultural experience because you totally remember the part where Harry.
Oh my god, it's a Sega Genesis port of Habbo Hotel.
What the hell am I looking at?
This is based on the infamous scene from Harry Potter and the Wolves of Lucaia, where he wandered around Hogwarts pursued by the Grim Reaper, the Terry Pratchett Grim Reaper.
I think I like the NES Harry Potter better. You have to beat up the Dudleys.
You have to beat him up. That's not canon. What the hell, game? You can't
know,
actually
yeah,
outrun these guys. They will eventually catch up to you and kill you.
And
Quality.
you saw over there the infamous Pharaoh of Azkaban.
Also, there's like a chipmunk saying "Ready, go" at the first start. Ready, go.
So you have to wander around the school grounds and catch all these randomly colored flying snitches while being
Yeah.
chased by a pharaoh.
I think
Yeah,
I think that their
is-
budget only had so much money for 3D models, so they just bought a few or something, like generic ones.
this is from the part of the book where the entire world except for Hogwarts got destroyed. And,
I remember there was some sort of Harry. Yes, here it is. There are a few Harry Potter bootleg games in the NES. One of them actually has Harry like kicking the crap out of fat people.
Hey, by the way,
That's totally canon. I could totally see Harry doing. Oh God, I can't beat the stage now.
Actually, yeah.
No, teleport you.
Posted a link for it in the chat. This game actually doesn't look super terrible, but it's just like,
Oh God.
what?
Oh, Terry Pratchett's Grim Reaper totally murdered me.
I still can't believe they made a Harry Potter cover shooter. Like, and that's an actual thing.
Yeah, that's actually an actual game.
hey, by the way, it looks like Nameless just got on. You want me to see if he wants in?
Yeah, prod him a bit, see if he wants in.
Alrighty. We're running late, so I'm not
No.
sure. how
Forbidden
much-
Forest.
but-
Oh God.
The Devil Wears Prod him.
So this is
I
going to
don't
be
know.
pretty interesting. I imagine the music's suddenly going to get very C64-esque, and then Harry's going to die in absolutely horrifying ways.
You mean like Ghoul's Forest?
Well, do you remember Forbidden Forest? This isn't a forest.
Oh,
This is like a desert
yeah, I was
encampment.
reading-
What the fuck?
I was reading an article on that earlier, actually.
What? And it's playing like Christmas music too.
It's
Oh, game over. I'm pretty sure that game over text is taken from a different game.
I like how they got in the Altair 8800 logo font.
Let's see.
Harry Potter and the Unreadable Mess.
I believe there's also a bootleg shmup on the NES starring Harry Potter that inexplicably had the name Harry Tour, but I'm not able to find a video of that, so...
Let's see. There's a lot of awful games I could play. Dragon the Bruce Lee story. Wow. No, thank you. Let's see.
The
Dynamite
gravitate
Duke.
toward a video of
Look
that.
for more cartoon license games.
Lion King 5 on the NES.
Is that the game where you...
Where they
You get
cook
game
themselves
over.
alive.
Yeah, suicide.
Welcome to Seibo Kaihatsu.
Oh, hey, if you're gonna do this, you should do the Punisher to show off how close, like...
I might not. I don't know. I kind of want
I
to just stick to
actually
Genesis.
almost bought this game like a couple weeks back.
It's a good game. It's worth buying. It's kind of short, but
Instead, I walked out with Road Blasters and Flashback.
I'd say that's a fair trade. Or,
I wonder if anyone ever got that t-shirt they were advertising in the arcade version. Or was the t-shirt they were advertising?
Probably, yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna go see on eBay.
I also, I actually have some mail-in forms for like Doom hats and stuff. I kind of want to send them into Bethesda and see what they say.
they'd be
Rather
like,
scan
"Good- nice try, but try again or something.
Yeah, just like make scan copies of them so I don't send them the originals and just mail them their way, see what they have to say. It is an extremely impractical looking APC with a really large gun on top.
Yep.
Also, those two turrets in the background totally look like their faces.
Yeah, they kind of look like one of the bosses from, whatchamacallit, what's that game? Atomic Runner.
I love that game.
Nuclear
really
Man, the Saver.
Savor the flavor. Like Dynamite Duke. The flavor saver.
Dynamite Duke Crabtree.
Oh god.
Actually, because I'm a terrorist. That was.
Because I'm a
terrible.
terrorist.
He's I'm a terrorist!
Dynamite Duke Nukem, Dynamite Duke Crabtree, Dynamite Duke Togo,
Oh,
Dynamite
game
Duke
over.
Duke.
Do the boss fight over again.
You said Duke.
Duke.
You got punched out by Robot Arms Mackenzie. Only cannons Mackenzie. Which makes sense because from the look of it, you have your entire torso has been punched out like that one scene from Kung Pao.
Well, that's just so you can see what's going on. Actually, I'm not sure why, because your gun never can go that low, I don't think, often.
I mean, crap, man, that's not something you see every day.
Oh, yeah, I can't even beat the first boss on easy. That's a shame. I think I just spammed the super punch attack. Makes a farty sound when you do it.
Fart.
So yeah, a quick scan on eBay shows that nobody has the Atari Contest t-shirts. But then again, there were apparently only ever 1,000 of each. So, yeah, that's a thing.
I like how the boss, the sound they make when they die is possible mission 2.
Alternatively, the NES version, which is just...
That's actually in the Amiga version of Impossible Mission 2 also.
Huh, cool.
I just think it's kind of funny that they actually managed to downsample sound effects from the 16-bit version for the NES port.
The NES could actually play samples, it just took up a lot of valuable ROM space. That's why they didn't do it, generally.
Someone actually did an NES PCM conversion of The System Is Down.
Nice.
There are some pretty impressive NES PCMs. In fact, I seem to recall some extraordinarily silly person actually ported the song from Hong Kong 97 to an NSF file.
Oh, why would you do that?
I remember this as part of the Famicom collection.
I love Beijing Tiananmen.
Well,
God, that game.
Chin is dead.
Yeah. Also, oh my God, it's the little Nelly from You Only Live Twice, except not. Really beefed up, heavily armed.
I think you probably can't punch the helicopter if you're
No,
out of ammo.
well, no, you can't punch the helicopter. You can use your Dynamite Duke fist, though.
Oh. So, like, you have to charge it, but...
Yeah, that's the second button. You can kick, you can punch.
And now you just kind of glide down a corridor.
Oh my God, it's the hazmat nerd.
Get out of here, you nerd.
Yes. The hazmat.
Oh.
Thrower.
On the note of that line, I love how in the fake trailer audio for Bionic Commando Rearmed, there's a guy that yells that in a German accent.
Get the heck out of here, you nerd! That's not what Germans sound like at all, but...
Nah, it's a reasonable approximation.
Raspberries strudel.
What?
I'm sorry.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ha ha. No, that's Swedish, I think.
Actually got
Blink
that
it then.
Ren Stimpy music CD.
I am Yali and he is Sven!
Yes.
That's my favorite episode, because they whizzed on the electric fence. They were told not to. Or
It is
Ren did,
definitely one of, if not the highest moment of the series.
Don't whiz on the electric fence.
So, you whizzed on the electric fence, didn't you?
I see you even had an entire version of the expanded version of the song.
That might have been on an audio disc. They did have an audio disc for some of the songs from Ren Stimpy. Or an audio CD.
You beat it.
Don't tap the glass.
One of these days, I'm actually watch Ren Stimpy, see what I missed out on.
Yeah, I need
It's
to
really
rewind
good. I
songs
like
and-
it. Well, I liked it
Long as
before.
Track down, like, the original version, not the
Adult Cartoon Party.
MTV one.
Yeah, it's totally well, I wouldn't say Ren Simply is always super hilarious all the time, but it is very twisted and oddly entertaining and just so bizarre that, you know, you can't turn your head away. Like, I don't know if that's a train wreck principle. Well, no.
You know, the funny thing about the show is it got weirder and, like, nastier after John Kay left. Like, it was gross, like, some of the episodes.
Didn't Ralph Bakshi make a cameo in something related to the series at one point?
That was the Adult Cartoon Party, yes.
Oh.
Which is
And that was one that was
unfortunate
really
because
bad,
that's a
wasn't it?
waste of Bakshi right there.
Yeah.
Bakshi, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name.
Bakshi, I'm
Has
just
Bakshi
gonna say.
ever been used for good? No, that.
Hey, you're lucky Cal's not here,
I'm
man.
sorry, I recant.
You gotta admit, Wizards has the best ending of any animated feature film
Yeah.
ever.
Yes.
Also,
yes.
Necron, 10 out of 10 best android in anything.
Yes. Even if he died before the end spoilers, he was still awesome.
Necron 99 died for our sins.
But Avatar is pretty awesome too, because, well, you know, the thing.
The ending, yes, the ending. It makes it all worth it.
Abatab.
Despite all the random Hitlering, it was worth sitting through the entire.
Well, that was kind of the point of it, so
yeah.
they were trying to make a point with that.
Nice.
Check out all this cool World War II footage we rotoscoped.
That's actually how that's actually they actually kind of
Yeah.
they did there was some trick they did that was super duper cheap that they couldn't normally do something like that.
It's the Red Zone FMVs is an entire movie.
And dude, fuck heck.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
That's kind of how I felt watching Phantom Menace, to be honest.
Phantom Drums, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot the name.
What is Phantom Menace again?
It's a series of movies about this thiefy guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure I got those mixed up.
I titled the room after that because I thought it sounded similar. But yeah, it's this Phantomas is his fictional character, dude. He's this super thief guy.
Fun fact, this game came out in the same year as the Super Spy. It's definitely 1,000 times better. It's hard though, it's hard as hell.
It's by...
I just the dippy way that he jump kicks.
Oh yeah, it's hard to animate that, so I'll forgive him.
It's a smooth animation. It just doesn't look like he's putting much effort into it.
Yeah. Looks a lot different from the Raiden games, though. Like, you can tell it was done by a different team, probably.
Well, this is a home console port, so I can't tell, how much it compares to the arcade version.
I would say this is reasonably accurate to what I remember of the arcade version. Which, honestly, that's not saying an awful lot.
Yeah. It's gonna be as cheap as hell at the end. Full auto, hell yeah. Oh, I can't stop shooting is the problem. But I've got infinite ammo. So are they throwing Coke cans at me? Come on, guys.
Yeah. They're trying to boo you off the stage.
Wouldn't that be tomatoes?
It's like that one scene in the Blues Brothers.
I'm thinking of a fight from Xenogears where you're up against the retired boxer Big Joe. When he hits you, he only does like 1 damage apiece. But if you hit him, his fans counterattack by throwing beer cans at you, and it does like 81 damage.
I just noticed something. They're throwing shaving cream cans at you.
Ah, yes.
So they're shaving cream cans that they froze for 24 hours and then hacked the tops off of, so that they can later stick them inside your car and then fill your seat with foam, which actually doesn't work that well.
And one of them's just that one from Jurassic Park for no reason.
Yep, so that's Dynamite Duke. If it was on easy, I could probably get to the end.
Dynamite Duke trad.
Well, I somehow made it through midnight without even noticing, and I'm tired and want to go to bed, so I'll see you all later.
Alright, later, man.
See you on.
And for once, the call won't die with me. Watch it actually die with me.
It'll die with me instead.
So this game is extremely, excruciatingly hard. I don't know why I'm playing it, but I'm playing it because it's X-Men. And you know what? It's good enough for me. I don't even know what I just said. I don't even know what that means, so... Play as Gambit, because Gambit's cool.
Points. That's too many.
Fun fact, your mutant powers in this game actually are tied to a health bar sort of thing, or a power bar. Meaning you can't just spam them. So you spend most of the game as the X-Men punching guys.
Is it as bad as Wolverine the NES where using your claws hurts you?
It doesn't hurt you, but it basically makes it not practical to play as Wolverine.
And suddenly we're in flashback.
Well, it's the danger room, so they can do whatever the hell they want. They can go anywhere they want.
Be a better Conrad B. Hart than Conrad B. Hart.
Yeah. So I'll probably actually stop the stream after the next game so I can go check on my dog. I guess the fireworks have been bothering her.
And my dog's just kind of sleeping over on the sofa about 3 feet away from me. Does your dog always make these really stupid faces when it's sleeping? Or these really stupid faces?
No. She's half boxer and mastiff, so...
Yeah.
She doesn't make stupid faces. She just makes normal sleepy dog faces.
Because I've got a just plain boxer, and it just looks friggin' ridiculous sometimes.
Well, part of that's because of their jowls combined with their very short muzzles. Probably.
Yeah. That's when she does this weird thing where her eyes don't close all the way sometimes.
Yeah, that's normal for dogs and cats. They don't have eyelids, I don't think. They just have eyebrows.
Huh.
If you ever noticed, they don't actually have eyelids.
That's peculiar.
Just not used to this much activity this late at night, so... Thankfully, everybody will be hungover tomorrow, so they'll go to bed early, hopefully. Or they'll just continue drinking, because, you know, some people just do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually not doing too bad for once. Of course, I say that, and then I'll get up to Juggernaut, and he'll kill me in 2 hits, and then screw this game.
Can you play Wolverine Adamantium Rage after this?
Yes, I can play that. I don't want to, but I will. Just for you, Bob. Just for
Wolverine's Wolverine.
I'll go add more and turn down the volume a bit because the music is really loud and grungy. Really loud and grungy.
I love that term so much. What song is that supposed to be?
The Sonic Spinball Options theme. I wish I could emulate a YM3812 in acapella effectively.
It's very hard to do. Only a few people can do it. All of them are dead, I think, but it was worth it.
Except for Sean Connery.
So also another fun fact about this game, you don't get lives. Each of the characters you pick are your lives, so if one dies, they're gone for the rest of the game, as far as I understand.
Kind of an interesting approach.
It is until, you know, one of your really good characters dies and you're screwed.
Like, yeah, the approach there is kind of like Mario 2, but if you died as Toad, you couldn't play as Toad for the Juggernaut will crush you for the rest of the game. And, oh my... Wait, is there a flying trident thing?
That's, Archangel. He could shoot metal shards from his wings.
Gotcha.
I don't know how I'm supposed to kill the Juggernaut. I don't know if I'm just supposed to wait.
Do you have to hit his head, or...?
Oh, yeah, you have to hit his head. It's tiny. Which is weird, because it's actually... Yeah, and sometimes he just disappears if your health gets low enough, because they feel mercy on you for that one point in time. Or mercy. Mercy. Oh. I'm playing as Gambit, who is a Cajun. They make a large point of that in the series, that he's Cajun. And I think I just died. No, I'm not dead yet. I suspect this was made by the same people who did the Taz game. I suspect, anyway, because there's some similarities, especially in terms of sound effects. Now he gets us some sewers, and I can't switch... Actually, wait, I can't switch characters. Let's switch to... No, you can change to any of the characters at any time. That's novel. I didn't realize that. Ow. Ow. This game is not fun sometimes. Make that all the time, actually. I don't know what the deal with this boss is. She's just murdering me. Ow. I keep punching her as, yeah, let's see here. Oh, that took up all my mutant power. Eh, not even hitting her. Wonderful. Wolverine's actually a pretty crummy character to play as because of the way his health regeneration works. It constantly drains your mutant energy if you are below health. So, meaning he has no mutant health or mutant energy, ever.
Seems like the bosses in this game are kind of cumbersome to fight.
There's a trick with it, I just don't know what the trick is. It's not a good trick, I mean, it's probably just something stupid. Like picking the right character, or... Stop running away, I almost killed you, and here you are killing me. There, you're dead. Screw you.
Wolverine, you're always the worst. Well, maybe not. Better than Cyclops.
Hey, I like Cyclops. I'm probably the only person that actually likes Cyclops. Also probably the only person that likes Andy Bogard, so... Damn it, dog. I know you... I can't switch to any of the other characters in the danger room. Basically, this part's a breather. It allows you to regain health, but... You're on a time limit, and you apparently can't switch to another character.
Wait, what time limit?
It's not you can't see it, it just you get sucked into there at some point.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those sort of games.
X-Men Fighter's Jet.
And yeah, God dang it. No, he doesn't have any health.
And you can't read. Oh, wait, yeah, you
And
can.
he's dead.
Never mind.
Dead. Just dead.
The end.
The end. Vegas.
I'm not even sure. I just think that's really funny.
Vegas. It's the way that Google Translate pronounced it.
Yeah.
What does it mean? End,
It just
or-
means end. That's literally all it means. I translated it, so. Dang it, dog. I know. Let's try. Actually, let's show off Wolverine Adamantium Rage here real quick.
Get ready.
Dude, I know. It may not be as overdriven in this emulator, but we shall see.
Overdriven? Too fast?
Wow, it's still even loud. Dang.
Oh, volume-wise.
This is a completely different game than the SNES version, oddly enough.
Yeah, this is pretty much the Genesis sound chip in a nutshell.
What'd you say?
This is pretty much the Genesis sound chip in a nutshell.
Yeah, it's just guitars, synth guitars.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Wolverine. This is as cool as the game ever gets.
Hi, I'm Wolverine.
What? What do we need? Cyclops, more power!
Row.
So yeah, something. He's mad. He's going back to the lab or something. I don't know. I don't know what this game's about. You do at least get a lot of moves as him, so they're hard to pull off. Wow. I seem to remember having a lot of problem with this part. Because there's a certain move you have to use.
Can't you just jump up and hit it?
No, actually you can't. Well, you can. Oh, these controls don't make any sense. A is jump. I'm almost already dead, and I've only fought a single enemy. There's a lot of knockback in this game. It's like Castlevania on steroids in that respect. Also, he's really slippery, oddly. Oh yeah, there's also that timer at the bottom. I've never actually managed to beat this stage. I've gotten to the boss a couple of times. Is it going to go up, or...? Oh, don't do that, Wolverine. What are you doing? How do you control so badly?
Wolverine, no!
That wasn't supposed to happen! The music's cool, at least. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Your health does slowly regenerate, too. I will also give the game that.
It's not worth it, though, because you'll run out of time for it to regenerate.
Well, you'll run out of time just normally playing the game, so... I'm sure there's someone out there who's, like, #1 Adamantium Rage superfan who's just screaming at me right now for playing this game so badly. He's like, no!
Well, if we can get fans of Home Improvement, just saying.
I think that's just a troll, Bob. It has to be.
It has to be.
It's kind of like that Corey in the House thing on Game FAQs. Let's see.
Gory, you a buster.
Also, if you die, your timer does not reset. Good luck.
So, they basically made the game pretty much unplayable.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it was like, oh hey, this is fine, let's release it, it'll make like $20.
I'm not sure how many copies of this game sold. I will be honest with you.
2.
You know what? I wonder, what are some worst selling Genesis games, I wonder?
Who's problem with Genesis games?
Worst selling. Is there any data of that, I wonder?
Worth looking into, I think.
Oh wow, I love the way he climbs that ladder. You own that ladder, Wolverine.
I just think it'd be interesting to see what games have sold really badly on the Genesis or Nintendo.
Wasn't supposed to go that way. Wonderful.
List of video games notable for negative reception. This isn't really a definitive list, but it might be a good starting point.
Damn it, Wolverine. Why do these controls make no sense? Probably could have adjusted them in the options, I just didn't see it.
We show commercial failures in video gaming. Oh, this is about hardware, not.
There's no way to get more time, I don't think, either, which is kind of crappy, but you make do with what you're given. In this case, it's Adamantium Rage. I want to like this game. It's got some interesting ideas, at least, or it's kind of not terrible to play. It's just very clunky.
Not bad looking, but things. It seems like that timer's a bit of a showstopper.
It's way too quick. I mean, I can change the difficulty. I don't know if you can beat the game on a lower difficulty, but
Stow shopper.
Stow shopper. Back here, you darn robo dog thing. I'm just gonna keep kicking you in the corner until you die. Actually, why am I doing that? Everything is designed in this game, or everything in this game is just designed to waste my time, so I get killed. The game over is actually kind of creepy, though, or not creepy, just weird.
Like, are we talking like with that one bootleg Lion King game, or just
no?
Or
I like how even random lab aides give like Wolverine shit. Like they totally just.
Wolverine, we've told you, go home. Come on, this is like the 20th time today.
You know, he's technically is a hobo when you think about it. He doesn't seem to live anywhere or own any property. He just sort of walks around. Okay, this might be the boss.
Yeah, just
I just figured he just squatted at Professor X's house or something. I don't know.
Oh yes, this
just
boss.
I love how we're just standing on top of broken glass back there. Oh my god, it's Robo Xenomorph cannon hands.
Yeah, this is where I think I get stopped. I don't remember how you beat this boss without just totally getting your crap murdered.
And we've got like 3 more times before the world grows devil horns. And that's just what I'm gonna call whatever unit they're working with there.
It's very vague, yes. It doesn't really tell you anything about how long you've got.
So I don't know how many times we have left, but I'm just gonna assume we have 3 of them.
This seems to be working fine until it killed me. And I think I have to do the whole boss fight over again. Which is wonderful.
I like how it doesn't even have like an actual death animation, it just kind of fades out really quickly.
He's like, oh god, he makes it sound like, oh, shouldn't have had that bean burrito for breakfast.
Oh, Mamma Mia, I should have never taken all that acid.
Why does this game have to be so hard, teeny weeny games? Who are you anyway? How many games have you made? Because I'm gonna imagine it's like maybe this one and that's it, and there's an obvious reason for that now. Because it's awful.
Let's hit Moby Games, find out.
I think there might be a snowplow outside my house right now, but I can't.
A British developer found 1991.
Godspeed, dedicated 2:40 in the morning snowplow driver.
Okay, you want to know what they did?
What?
Let's see here. Hang on a minute, I'm just checking something. They were doing. Okay, they didn't do BloodNet, they just ported it. See,
Oh, I got an extra life. Awesome.
I'm seeing Predator 2 and Primal Rage on here.
Interesting. Those were just ports, I assume, though. Except for maybe Predator 2. They might have actually fully made that game, though.
They did this Pocahontas game for DOS. Doesn't seem to be based on the Disney version.
Oh, that's weird. I guess it's one of those not bootleg games. But, you know, ow. Damn it, Simon Belmont! Techno Simon Belmont, stop it! Stop whipping Wolverine.
Generally, just nothing of any real value.
Oh, it looks like the world's about to grow some devil horns here. Oh boy!
No!
It wasn't supposed to happen, and I died. And I'm gonna die again because the world's gonna grow devil horns. This is gonna be awesome.
She's gonna be total.
Oh, and the extra life does not respawn. Thanks, game. Thanks, Obama. We should totally have this on GC9X and see if anyone could beat it. It's like, if you could beat this game, you're not human. Hey, Simon Belmont just fell down the elevator shaft. Awesome. Oh, here we go.
You got plenty of time. Looks like nothing's happening.
Maybe it's...
Oh.
LCD.
What?
Why would that kill him, though?
His daughter's...
I like how he's not even dead. He's just like, guys, I need some ibuprofen. Ow.
They just look so angry at him.
Well, he doesn't even look dead. He's just like, oh man, I shouldn't. Oh man, so many.
Why are they so pissed off at him though?
So many wine coolers, guys. I can't take it anymore.
His nose is in the complete wrong spot.
We're so disappointed in you, Logan. You're such an asshole. Goddamn.
Don't even get me started on what his hands are doing.
He's just like, guys, give me 5. I'll be okay. Just gotta wake up. Just gotta wake up. Start my day. Game over. Yes, amazing.
I imagine this actually happens like all the time.
Yeah, they just find him like he's just there on the ground like that. Mike Hong. Wow, I could be a bunch of A's if I really want to. I can actually input my actual GC9X name if I really wanted to.
Oh, I know you can play next while we're on this.
You should
play the Hulk.
Oh, okay.
Duke Nukem.
Oh, that's another good one for the Genesis.
Duke Nukem.
I will have to take a quick break, though. I have to go check on something. I don't know what my dog's doing.
Okay.
I don't understand what the point of high scores were in games without battery saves, because it's like...
Yeah, I mean, like in arcade games, it kind of made sense because the machine could would at least reliably be staying on all day, but like with a home game, you're just going to turn the thing off as soon as you're done playing it.
Yep, pretty much. I'll actually let the demo for this game run so you can see how it's meant to be played. I'll be right back.
Yeah, there's definitely a snowplow or something outside right now. Files? No, it's no problem.
Don't worry about it.
High score, only 1.
Sure do kick people a lot in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Also, you dipping now? See you, man. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm staying up as long as I...
Yeah. I'm gonna wait until this finishes and then I'm pushing for 4 AM probably. It's 2:45 right now. Is my microphone picking up the beeping from that snowplow?
Yeah, I can hear that actually.
Oh. That's probably not good. I don't think I can do anything about that offhand, though. How does every single device I own have such a weird microphone? I think I can pretty safely sign off of Steam right now. Be back in a sec.
Okay, I'm back. Looks like we lost somebody on the stream. I wonder who that was. Maybe that was our mystery guest. Oh, no, we're still on here. Wait, is the call still on?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, and there's Argent. Okay. Let's see. So you said you wanted to see the Incredible Hulk. Okay.
I'll even let you put in the Game Genie codes if you want.
No, that's not necessary. Let me see if I can find it. I may not have it on here. Because that game makes me so mad. Would it be Hulk the Incredible? Well, I don't think I got it. So.
And I'm back.
Welcome back, sir. Let's see here. Oh,
actually, no, I think I might as well sign back onto Steam for a bit. Probably not going to play anything, but nah, can't hurt.
There's the Incredible Crash Test Dummies. There's the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Bulk. Don't buy in bulk.
Wasn't the Incredible Bulk that one bootleg?
I forget.
thing?
I think it was something else. Oh, yes. Oh, God, it was. It was something. It wasn't the Incredible, was it?
I don't know. It was like the Amazing Bulk or something like that.
Yeah, it was awful.
And it just had some of the worst CGI.
This is right here. You see the Hulk smashing those logos? He knows that they made a bad game about him, so he's just taking out his rage before the game even starts. That's a good sign. I don't remember the Game Genie code for this, though, Bob, so I'm not going to mess with it.
Well.
I'm going to show off the game as it was intended. Not the way you should be, or not the... Man, this music sounds so much like Booker Man.
Wasn't there a one Marvel-based game where you had to soft reset the system in order to get to the final stage?
Yeah, it was X-Men. I'm the Hulk. I'm the Hulk. Ow. Get punched or shot. Ow. Gonna keep punching that guy. Ow, getting shot by bazookas.
Really low down street sign.
I like how, oh god, I love the way the Hulk climbs ladders. You can't tell if the sprite in this game was hand-drawn or is based on a pre-rendered model or not. I think it was based on a pre-rendered model.
Yeah.
Look at this. Hulk's getting his ass owned by a bunch of, like robot rejects.
Turrican rejects.
Man, this Kingpin deserves such good music, I gotta say.
I love how health bars are like green bottles of, well, it always looked like poop to me or something as a kid. Like just green turds that the Hulk is picking up.
So much health do you need to do your special moves?
If you want to do all of them max, then there's a lot of different moves. There's like wrestling, grappling moves you can only do, and this is what makes this Game Genie code I found really fun, is that it just lets you use the moves at any time. So you can do like the supersonic clap at any time. But as you can see, everything just does so much like chip damage that you can't stay in like Super Hulk mode for very long. You think it would actually make him stronger. You think as it got lower, he would have access to more abilities, but nope, not how this game works.
I like how there's this big building in the background that says fried chicken, but it's only visible when you jump. Like, not even something that looks like a restaurant, it's like an office building that says fried chicken on it.
Damn, bazooka guy. I'm the Hulk, get shot. Oh, I fell in water, now I died because I can't swim.
I like how he just disappears.
Yeah, it's just...
Like, just vaporizes on contact with the water.
It's a common ailment in video games, I don't know why.
Yeah.
You move faster too as you get more health as well, so it's just like punishing you for dying or getting hit. The enemy AI in this game is so dumb.
That guy's crouched over in a really painful looking way.
Oh, I think it might be a robot, so maybe it doesn't feel pain the same way, or if at all.
Yeah, no.
I sure hope it's not. You're blowing them pieces.
There's a way to turn back into Bruce Banner. I'm trying to remember what that is. It's what that green pill up there is. I think this game uses 6-button pad, so... Did all 3 buttons?
You know, I'm guessing it's one of those games where if you have a 6-button pad hooked up, it just glitches out.
Not necessarily.
Oh. How many games were there that were like that? Like, I know Forgotten Worlds just kills you instantly if you try playing with the 6-button pad.
Oh, there's Dameless. You want to put him in?
Okay, I'll see if he wants in.
No, it's not a 6-button game, but there's a way to get in there. You have to turn into Bruce Banner, and there's a way to manually do it.
Bruce.
Damn it, how do you do it? Oh, yeah. You have to hit
I don't
pause
need
and
one
then...
of those pills. I just don't know how you use them.
You pause and then... Here's Bruce Banner. Here's an interesting fact about this game. In every fight with Bruce Banner, or every boss fight, they give you a gun. It doesn't have enough ammo to actually kill the boss, so even if you get turned into Bruce Banner, you're screwed. You just cannot. You absolutely cannot win as Bruce Banner, even if you have a gun.
Oh, that's... Why would they even bother having Bruce Banner mode in if you can't actually beat the game
that's
at all?
the thing.
It's
Could
like,
be worse. Could put you in a stealth section.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like in the 2003 game. I need to play that one, actually. I was always curious about it.
Wait a minute, this is the game with the big anti-climax boss at the end, right?
Yeah, the leader just laughs at you. If you get there as Bruce Banner, though, you can't beat the game.
Like the gun does nothing.
Yep, does absolutely nothing. Well, you can't, yeah, you have to punch him off the edge. And even in the boss fights where they give you a gun so that you could theoretically kill him as Bruce Banner, kill them as Bruce Banner, you can't. There's not enough ammo in the gun.
I'm guessing they probably spent a grand total of 2 minutes beta testing this.
It's not that buggy. It's just the game mechanics aren't well thought out.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that weren't well thought out, how about Microsoft not giving me the option of where to put the damn bootloader whenever I'm trying to install an OS? Jeez.
Seems like the Windows bootloader's always been kind of problematic with regards to other ones. Like, wouldn't it just basically murder the average Linux bootloader up until fairly recently if you tried to install over?
Would not surprise me.
Hey, Nils, I have a question real quick.
What?
Do you remember how many USB slots the new computer has?
You've got 3 USB 2.0s on the front, along with 1.5 unused USB 2.0 headers inside, along with an unused USB 3.0 header for the front panel, because your case doesn't have any of those. And on the back, there should be like 6 USB ports, maybe 8.
Cool, works for me.
There's a way to do the supersonic clap.
I've got a question. Why are people trying to shoot you with chrome cement mixers?
I don't know, dude. I couldn't tell you. Now I have full health, though, so I have most of the Hulk's powers.
The only thing I have to note, Bob, is that since the case I had to pick out didn't have any USB 3.0 front panel ports, you got to reach around the back for that external drive if you don't want to be painfully slow.
He has a bunch of wrestling moves, like I think he can pile drive guys. Oop.
Could I just plug in the front and just put it away and I'm done with it?
Well, if you plug it in the front, you've only got USB 2.0 ports, so it'll be slower, but it will work.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, that works.
I'll have to look up the move list. So.
About those clouds.
I remember the way the Ultimate Destruction here played that worked. You got super moves, you had like full health, you're about to die, and I think that's pretty okay compromise.
What does that green tea token do?
I don't know what it does. I assume it turns you into the green tea Hulk.
Yeah, no, maybe
it's healthier and fitter than normal Hulk.
It's
Ultimate Destruction is actually really good though, you know, it's basically prototype.
It's a reminder that you could be playing Turrican right now.
You guys actually played that game, by the way?
Which one? Ultimate Destruction? I always wanted to get a copy.
Never could try Turrican, but I just never got around to it.
Yeah.
It's better than prototype because you can make fists out of your cars.
Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff you could do.
You could be Panzerfaust from Skullgirls, if he wasn't Skullgirls. But...
Or you mean Potemkin from Guilty Gear?
Yeah, him too. What's with his new armor in Exert, anyway?
I don't know. I think they were. I think he's inspired by Panzerfaust. It has to be because one of the creators or one of the people behind Guilty Gear said they like Skullgirls, and I don't think it's a coincidence that they announced a new game and suddenly one of their main characters looks like a character from another game that technically hasn't been added to the game yet and may never be added. We don't know. I think he got pretty high in the character votes for Skullgirls though. If you don't know who Panzerfaust is, go look that up in Google. Yeah. Like Skullgirls Panzerfaust.
He's a giant, muscly dude with a tank for a fist. How could you possibly go wrong with that?
You really can't. It's impossible. Yeah, this game's way more fun if you just put on the cheat code that lets you use all your Hulk powers all the damn time. Because I'm the frickin' Hulk. I should be able to do whatever I want any damn day of the week.
Bitch.
It makes the game a lot more fun though, because you can totally just toy with the enemies. Rather than have to, like, you know, like, very carefully try and kill them. Like that. Oh, I don't think I can jump. I don't know how you make it over there. There must be, like, an elevator, not an elevator, like a boat
Let
thing.
me guess. He has super drowning skills, so...
Yes, he does. He sinks like a stone.
Actually, it's more like just vaporizes on contact with the water. So I kind of gotta wonder if anyone's ever set up something
real
where...
hater's gonna hate walk, by the way.
He does.
Yes, he does.
I
got that right, at least.
Where the Hulk fights the blue meanies. Like, you have a giant, mean green guy versus blue meanies.
I need to see Yellow Sub again. That was a pretty good movie.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I
actually had a VHS copy of it. Yes, I got it before DVD was cool, or was more of a thing.
And to think that one of my Christmas gifts was a Blu-ray drive.
Yeah, you say that now, and then next year it'll be like a Purple Ray or something, or it'll be like...
Nah, man. We're going back to Betamax.
Betamax 2.0. This time we'll do it right.
We're definitely going back to Laserdisc.
Laserdisc Turtle.
Only if they're Laserdiscs that are like the size of records.
Whatever happened to the
For a second, I thought you
Laserdisc?
said laser dicks. I'm like,
Yeah, I was
fuck
gonna say.
you, Freud.
Oh, hey, it's the Abomination.
Yeah,
You fight this guy in
related
every
phenomenon.
stage, I think.
Not quite. It's I don't know who that is.
That's the Abomination.
Oh.
I don't know all these Marvel villains.
See, my best guess was going to be a nude flubber shredder, maybe.
No, it's Shrek. Oh! See, I could have picked up the gun to kill him, but as you can see, this guy just kills me in a single hit. So they give you a gun. They said, well, okay, maybe you're Bruce Banner here. Maybe you can fight the Abomination. No, he kills you in one hit. You're fucked. Get Shrek'd, kid.
I also like how the parallax scrolling here makes no sense at all.
Oh, I found a potential.
Somebody's trying to play that Shrek fighting game.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Oh
This
my
game-
god.
I actually have the ROM for that.
Oh, yeah, you're beaten.
Hey, you found a way to cheese out the boss from the looks of it.
Yes, I did. If I had all my Hulk abilities, it would be a lot more interesting than that, but because I don't, I just had to do that, because that's the only thing I can do. I'm sorry, but random mooks should not take like 50 or 60 hits from the Hulk. They should just crumble into dust as soon as he like looks at them.
Yeah, they should be like
the wrong
Falcon punched into oblivion.
Like, do that thing with the... they should do that thing that tin cans do when you crush them. And then you should be free to just throw the crumpled.
Like, where's the Hulk smashing anyway?
Also, hey, once you're in a more open area, can you jump really quick? I think the fried chicken building's back.
Oh god. No, sadly not. I got turned into Bruce Banner, but I got a gun.
Got the magic purple pants.
Fried chicken, yeah. I don't know what the deal with that building is.
It's just a random office building. No, it's a restaurant. It's a restaurant that's the size of an office building.
Why does this remind me of Out of This World? Oh, fuck.
Like it.
Oh, what's that? This game doesn't have any continues?
Oh, that's harsh.
I forget if there's a password system in this game. I don't think there is. Oh god, the goofy ass music for inputting your score.
And that's the face I make watching this game.
I think that's the face all of us make.
I think that actually looks like one of the Narc bosses.
The final boss, that's just a big head. Wow, I managed to make second place and I didn't even beat the first stage. Amazing.
That was the first stage?
Yeah. That whole stage is the first stage. There is easy difficulty, but you know what? Screw it. Let's see.
So even after fighting that boss,
dude, that lets you use your Hulk powers all the time. I want to see that.
Okay, actually, can someone dig that up, the Game Genie codes for this game? Because I'll actually totally do that. I need to know a move list, too. Like, my favorite move in the game is the supersonic clap. Because it's just ridiculous. It's like this projectile weapon or this long-range weapon the Hulk has. He just claps so hard.
Let's see. Don't take damage. Just Hulk, Super Hulk.
Post it into the call so I can just see the code.
I believe this might have what we're looking for here.
Okay, Game Genie PAR. We are looking at... Enter a Game Genie PAR code in description and click Add Code to delete codes. Okay. Can you actually... Oh, crap. Can you actually find the code itself and post the code number in the call?
What are we looking for again?
I think it's like Hulk. You can use Hulk powers at any level. I think.
I see.
Or always Hulk power. It's something involving his health and his powers. That's all I know.
No lives lost from running out of health. No lives lost from falling in water. Infinite transformation capsules. There's a 10% one, and there's a guns with infinite animal code too.
Here's the 10% one. What's the code for that? Can you paste that in there?
Okay, let me just... I think this might be what you're looking for, but I'm not entirely certain.
We'll try it out. Oops, let's see. BKJVAA6. Let's try that. Code, description.
Oh, wait, it's my new avatar.
So what was it, 10... or use Hulk powers at 10% health?
Yeah. Which I assume that also means you can use it over 10% too,
yes.
But...
Let's add code. Let's see. We'll reset the system. Hard reset. I don't know if this will work. I will know if it works because I'll suddenly be a huge badass.
Make the game like 80% more playable.
Yeah, you'd be shocked.
Like, also make the Hulk actually behave like the Hulk generally tends to behave.
Okay, this doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, let's see. Game Genie PAR code.
Oh.
How do you activate the code?
I mean, just it doesn't really elaborate. It just kind of says.
Well, I mean, it's specific to Kega Fusion.
Oh.
Code didn't work. Shoot, I forget.
Infinite energy in the what's this? Gamehacking.org. What does this have to say?
To enable codes, highlight them and click OK. So.
Infinite capsules, freeze time in the battle with the boss, infinite ammo weapon in the mode of human.
The mode of human. That's an interesting way of putting it. I guess that works.
So I found this page with a bunch of really badly translated code names like invincibility in the mode of Hulk and human.
Oh god.
It also has a jump at any height, which I assume is a moon jump code.
Yes, it probably is. It probably disables, any limit on how high you can jump. What's the moon jump code? I'm curious now.
Okay, let me just dump that in here. It's AKMVAA84, and I'm also dropping that in here.
And these are Game Genie codes, right?
Seems like it, yeah.
Okay. So that's the moon jump
yeah,
code. Let's see, Game Genie Par. Code.
Look at that 4-try avatar.
Maybe it's not supposed to have the dash in it. I'll try that next. Moon jump. Head code. Okay. Oh, hello. That
What?
code works. Let's see what I can do with
return
this.
to his home planet. Oh wait.
Oh, I can't go over this wall. It's infinitely tall. How long is it going to take the Hulk to fall? Apparently forever.
You might be on top of that building you're on.
I love this. Oh god, I love this code so much. The Hulk should just totally be able to do this at will. In fact, he can in the comics, I think. It totally makes the game.
You could do that in the Ultimate Destruction. You could just jump forever like that.
Sadly, the health at 10 or the thing at 10% code doesn't seem to work. Oh god, I just love how he slowly flies up. Oh, he'll stop once he hits the ceiling. You can also sort of double jump with this if you time it right. So someone look on a on game FAQs because I think that's where I got the code for the like always whatchamacallit.
Let me just Google it.
Damn it, Hulk! You're not supposed to be able to do this. It's too funny.
It's like those videos of the frogs in Crisis.
And it plays like the moon theme from DuckTales.
Oh, select menu. No, that's not. Those aren't Game Genie codes. That's just a cheat code. Secrets, level warp. If you leave the demo screen up where the computer's playing, it will eventually play a level pretty far into the game. It will die in the demo and you can play starting on that level. Brilliant work.
It's a way to do the supersonic clap, I just don't remember what it is. I used to know all the moves for this, though.
Let me look up a
Are they
manual.
more like Street Fighter inputs, or...?
No, I don't think it is. I think it's like you have to hit 2 buttons or something. Trying that,
Controls. So let's see, you want the Sonic Clap? That's
Yes.
A button plus B plus C, according to this site.
Oh, okay. It's a great power. With such great power comes great responsibility.
With great power comes ascending to the moon.
But you can't. They actually did make whatever it is infinitely tall or something, I guess. I can actually try that though and see if it actually is infinitely tall.
Speaking of infinitely tall, I'm gonna drop a screenshot in the chat too.
Is that the fried chicken thing?
Not quite. It's actually a screenshot from a game that I think my graphics card didn't agree with. Or not graphics card, the integrated graphics chip on this laptop didn't really agree with. But, I don't even... Yeah, I can't really describe it. It's
Moon jump code is just...
Whoa, what the hell? Your shotgun looks like it just helix snaked.
Yeah, that's actually some player model, I think. But yeah, I discovered Vine Sauce legs.
I kind of want to, like, an anime gif of Hulk floating up in the air and punching.
And I like how the subtitles just line up perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to give it that.
Okay, how long is it going to take the Hulk to actually land? A very long time.
It's gonna be a long, long time. Which I'm pretty sure is not what that song sounds like at all, but I don't even... Something Rocket Man. And hey, there's another Turrican token. Or rather, the same one as before, but...
All you had to do was go into the moon, Hulk. All you had to do was going to the moon, CJ. That's such a great video.
Yeah, I also love the one, there's this one called Follow the Damn Train Yourself, CJ, and they replaced the bike with some kind of weird jet thing that has Big Smoke's face on it.
Yes. It's like the jet version of him or something. It's weird.
Yeah.
Should be fighting. Oh, nope, it's the Abomination again. Actually, wait, you always fight him at least once. I just went the upper route. Yeah, Supersonic Clap.
Time to clap his head off. I would say give him the clap, but that's kind of a terrible joke, so I'm not gonna.
Huh, it seems I can use most of the Hulks. I can still use the Supersonic Clap and stuff. I'll have to look up and see what some of his other abilities were.
Something seems really off about those clouds, and I can't really tell what.
It's the way they move, it's the color, it's the size, it's just weird.
Yeah. I mean, the parallax is pretty okay, but like everything else is just off.
I think this moon jump code makes the enemies jump just as high too. I don't think they stop jumping. Did you just see that guy fly off to the moon? Yes, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I wonder if this is going to cause the game to crash or anything.
No. Well, you'd hope not. There might be a buffer overflow or something.
Yeah. Like just have just like suddenly teleport to the bottom and then shoot back up along the bottom. Kind of like some weird version of the bubble bobble vertical scrolling.
The answer to all your life's problems, flying off to the moon. This Supersonic Clap was easier to do on my, I'm gonna say Controller Pro.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I found a method for it.
And is it? Oh no, it's the fried. Okay, it is the fried chicken building again.
Turkey Fried Chicken. Hulk Fried Chicken, maybe? I don't know.
I like how there's just like two normal-sized restaurant buildings, but they're just freaking gigantic compared to the skyscrapers.
Yeah, this whole level's like a nightmare city. It's kind of must be in the same place as the Santa Claus was.
You know, I like that theory. And it'd say it's the Silkworm Jeep, but without a gun. And no more Jeep. And another Turrican token.
Now I am Bruce Banner, but I don't have a gun this time, though. Pretend like I don't exist. There we go. Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner. He can also do the jump. Oh, yeah. He looks kind of like a bootleg Superman when he does that, though.
Bruce Banner, action wimp.
Action wimp. And I just got shot. Killed instantly.
Aw, man, you got killed by the Robocop knockoffs.
I don't know what these guys are supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't... In a world where the fried chicken building is your only friend. Hey, want some fried chicken? Oh, I see you're busy now. I'll ask again later.
God dang fried chicken, I tell you what.
That Mickey impersonation of yours never ceases to crack me up.
Yes, I know.
I was actually trying to go for something different there, but that's just what kind of happened.
How do you do that?
Lots and lots of practice, I assume. Or he didn't practice at all and he was just able to do it naturally, but whatever.
Honestly, I think it's a little bit of both. Like, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but yeah, I can't even describe how I do it.
I need to take the elevator, I'm the freaking Hulk. I can just fly up into the air and, oh, I don't know if I'm ever gonna come down. What just happened? I'm stuck here.
Yeah, he got bored.
No, I know exactly what happened. They put platforms above on up of the screen where you can't see them.
Can you go left?
I'm trying. No. I guess he should have taken the elevator that day. Oh.
In case of emergency, use stairs, except for when you should.
I can't kill myself or anything.
I warned you about stairs, bro!
Well, that's enough of this game.
How high do you even have to be just to do that?
I think they just put platforms above the screen where you can't normally see them, and you just end up jumping on them. And here we go, Duke Nukem 3D for the Sega Genesis.
Aw, yeah.
Reality is our game, 3D Realms and Tech Toy. This was only released in Brazil, and it only includes the second episode of Duke Nukem 3D, the space base one, for whatever reason.
And not to mention it has the random jets and stuff from Lame Duke too.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Now, admittedly, this is
frame rate.
Yeah, it's probably like
pretty impressive
10.
that the Genesis did this at all, but was it a good idea though?
It's a good question. I wouldn't mind seeing this ported to PC, like, and actually at runnable speeds.
Yeah. Like, the way... Like, honestly, trying to get Duke Nukem 3D running on the Genesis in any capacity is pretty much like trying to fit a watermelon through a keyhole.
I get the impression that this isn't the actual build engine, but
No,
rather
it's-
a casting engine like Wolf 3D.
Yeah,
Power Slave, apparently. Or wait, no, it wasn't. Power Slave was there a Sega Saturn thing, wasn't it?
Okay, Power Slave was built on the PC, but when they ported it to the Saturn PS1, Lobotomy Software used their own slave driver engine, which turned out to actually be more advanced.
In some ways,
Plus,
yes.
it was more of a Metroidvania thing long before Metroid Prime was. This really doesn't look like a port to me, though.
It's not technically, but it's close enough. Oh shit! Exploding things. They definitely
So would you say is better, this or Zero Tolerance?
Zero Tolerance. This isn't bad though. I actually do like this. I know people give
Yeah.
it shit because it's like, haha, Sega Genesis, blah blah, Duke Nukem, but it's actually not bad.
Like, for what it's worth, the execution's actually pretty good.
Load game. No game saved. Okay. Ah! This scream got cut off by the menu. Then it actually. Oh. Honestly, Bloodshot's not a bad FPS for the system either. Then there's that weird mini game in Toy Story. It's actually really freaking good for some stupid reason.
Like better than the rest of the game?
Well, better than the other FPSs on the system. It's just a random mini game in the Toy Story platformer.
Wasn't the Sega Genesis versions one of the worst versions otherwise?
No, it was just the Sega Genesis version. It wasn't bad.
Oh.
It ran fast and smooth, and you had more screen real estate thanks to the increased resolution.
Oh, I keep forgetting there's more than just that one 3D game.
Yes. And they have the destructibility at least. Oh, crap. Oh, I managed to snipe him from this far away. Oh, crap. Can I open that, or am I stuck here? Oh, I see. Oh, and the drone killed me. Load game now. Oh!
Oh! They still have those goddamn drones.
Yeah, that's something they did keep, and I kind of wish they hadn't. I don't know how you pause the game. Holding start doesn't do anything.
Kind of funny, that border around the screen
So
looks...
the troll hallway tried to kill you, you managed to back out in time, and then all of a sudden, nope.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of funny, that border around the screen looks almost like it would be more home in a Doom port or something than...
That's a texture from Duke Nukem 3D, if I recall. I just don't remember where it was used.
Looks kind of like the intermission screen thing, almost.
Yeah.
And I'll be back in a second. Get up for a second.
Yeah. We've got quite a view distance in here. I think enemies in Wolfenstein 3D were limited to how far they could see you. Which doesn't seem to be as big of an issue here. Where did the exploding drone go? Oh boy, that's a good question. Could be anywhere.
You always show up when you don't suspect a thing.
It switches weapons. Oh, I'm almost out of ammo. Nice.
Actually, now that I think about it, was this designed with the 6-button pad in mind at all? Or...
Yes, it uses, but on the start button, the X is a modifier, even if you have a 6-button pad. So I don't know how you pause. I assume you save your level, you save your game in between stages.
So let me guess. Hold start to manage inventory.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Actually, no, holding start doesn't do anything. I am reduced down to the mighty boot, and wow, he's kicking pretty fast.
If only you could kick with both feet at the same time.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe they patched
I'm guessing
that out.
this port has no mighty foot button, so...
It does not, no. There's not a button. Oh, shotgun shells, but there's no shotgun. Ammo for shotgun. Okay. Yep. What's this? I don't know if there's meant to be a secret or, like... That just opened. Oh, that opened whatever this is. Oh! Ho 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 ho! I see what you did there, game.
And I'm back.
And you're not going to get away with it.
Oh,
Ah.
dick move.
It's just like the real Duke Nukem 3D. Or the second episode, because they do that.
You know, it's kind of reminding me of Serious Sam with its troll secrets.
Ah.
I'm not sure that was a secret at all.
Well, I know it technically counts as a secret if you crouch in this one level and shoot into the mouse holes out of curiosity, and then all of a sudden you get a bunch of miniature charging Syrian wereballs.
Yes, I remember that.
That's what passes for a secret.
I'll try this a few more times until I get tired of it. And then I think that this might be a good place to
sure,
end
it
this.
has a drone waiting right outside the door.
Yes, yes, you get it.
Quality map design experience.
Dick move. Like, seriously, dick move. You don't even have a chance to react that there's a drone on the other side of the door. It explodes
Yes,
in your face. And then you have
Actually, there might be a way to pause. I just don't remember what it is. There's a manual for this game somewhere.
Do you hold down start? Could that be it?
No. I tried. It's definitely not holding down all 3 buttons. Oh, it's holding down all 3 X, Y, and Z.
Does that mean you can't pause on a 3-button pad?
No, you can't. You just hit start A, B, C in that instance. So I can save my game. I wonder if you can save scum in this game. It'd be awesome if you could.
I wonder how many people had this as like the first version of the game they played and then tried the real one later.
That's a good question, actually. Oh, if we have users from Brazil, we could ask them.
I actually do know a fellow from Brazil who I might be able to ask about that. I don't know
Do
if
you
he's
think Lance would know anything? Or
No, he's from Argentina, so I don't know what the crossover there is. It's a
I
good
know-
question, though.
Yeah.
The doors can crush you, by the way. That's what killed me last time.
Oh.
I'm
they do
also
that in the
familiar with
original
that
game too
Serious
sometimes?
Sam.
Yes. It happened every now and again.
I think Blood was really bad about that.
Sometimes, yes, it was. Oh, God, that game.
Deadly Doors of Doom.
Usually it was the
Deadly
swinging
Dungeons?
doors.
Or, no.
Oh, yeah.
What if this is one of those games where you have to hunt the walls for secrets? Also, this game is an example of using composite filters to increase texture resolution or color or whatever you want to call it. It actually uses vertical banding.
What one's better, this or 32X Doom?
Probably 32X Doom. That was slightly more playable than this, as I'd say. I will kick you with my mighty boots. Or I can get crushed by a door.
Didn't the 3DO version of Doom have a really good arranged soundtrack, but not do well anywhere else?
It was a bad port from what I understand, so maybe. We'll actually do one last game. See if Bloodshot's on here. It is.
I remember there was one version that had a really nice Red Book soundtrack.
Huh. think these graphics are supposed to be corrupted. I don't know what's going on there.
Wait, which game is this?
Bloodshot for the Sega Genesis.
Oh. Well, those graphics sure look Bloodshot, all right.
There's the Sega CD version of this game as well.
Does that run better?
That frame rate.
It might. It might not. It's hard to say.
I wonder if it actually ran like this on the real hardware or if it was just an emulation thing.
Could be a bit of both. I don't
know. Now
know.
that I think about it, I wonder if there was a single SNES FPS that didn't use the Super FX. Because Doom did.
I know the Lawnmower Man had some first-person minigame type deals, but I don't think that really matches the definition of first-person.
The way it worked
you're
was really
through
weird.
things and tried not to smash into.
Yeah, that's more Space Harrier than anything. No, wait, that's Gemini Wing.
Yeah, some of
That
the
tune is
textures are
just
corrupted.
catchy as hell.
I don't know why.
Great, now you have this game's cool as a spread fire cannon.
Yeah, enemies can run on mines too. I don't remember the textures being this corrupted. This could be a Kega issue. I'll have to look into that actually.
I love how it just says mine whenever somebody steps on one.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Mine.
Oh, I see C switches between weapons. Rapid. The textures weren't corrupted. That's actually kind of weird.
Yeah.
Sounds are kind of weird in this game. They sound like they came from a whatchamacallit, a C64. Oh, Piercer. That's supposed to be like a railgun. It is. Awesome. Probably very good in a enclosed hallway.
This seems slightly more detailed than Duke Nukem, but it runs a bit worse.
Level design's more interesting though.
Yeah.
Still not as good as the Zero Tolerance. Bleh. You know, so for some reason I keep getting the first stage theme from Space Harrier confused with the Moon theme from DuckTales. They're very similar in some respects.
Yeah, I just mixed it up with the first stage theme from Tecmo's Gemini Wing earlier.
Wow, that is some really good lag.
Oh.
Oh, hey, that can be ammo for my guns. Oh, yeah. Yes. I think so. Oh, is that a boss? What song is that?
The boss theme from the original Rise of the Triad.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dun 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 dun.
Bondo Medicals.
That's an interesting game.
Yeah. My head hurts inside!
I remember Mondo Agency the most because you fight like, was it like Teddy Roosevelt? You fought something at the end of that and it was funny.
Yeah. Not to mention you had the Electric Indians. Or the LucasArts logos. The world's only game to feature killer LucasArts logos.
This game actually has a two-player mode. Oh shit.
I wonder how that works. Probably runs a bit more
Is there a
smoothly if
door?
you only have just the,
No, probably not. Let's get out of here.
Ooh, Mystery Science Theater? Ooh, what episode?
302 Gamera.
Gamera is really neat. Gamera is made of meat, etc., etc. And I still need to finish Space Mutiny.
That's a good one. Roll Fizzle Beef. Punch Rock Crawl.
Oh shit! Does this game actually have a Descent-esque escape device?
Yes, it does. This I do in fact remember, but I don't know if you have to go back to the exits or the beginning of the map or.
Speaking of Descent, I was actually playing the original Red Faction earlier, and I was getting this weird bug with the submarine launch bay due to the fact that I was using the Pure Faction patch. Like, I went to lower the submarine, but the thing is, as it moved along the rails, it just exploded, unexploded, and then exploded again. And then it stayed gone, so I tried to swim through the next part, but then, for some reason, the enemy submarines and missiles just started hitting me no matter where I was.
Oh, I think I have to destroy the thing again.
Boom.
Yep. Your head explode. Hope there isn't another door in here, so.
Very Descent all of a sudden.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Also, kind of getting some Section Z vibes from the overall design of the reactor thing.
Surprisingly playable in spite of the weak frame rate, especially when you know what the hardware is like.
You know, I'm now starting to wonder what the controls for Descent were like on PS1.
Probably terrible.
Now here it was only playable with the analog joystick. Like, not the DualShock, because that was released beforehand and wasn't supported. Whoa.
Yes. It was the original analog joystick. Now when you say the only way to play it, you mean that you can play it with the regular controller, it's just there's no sense in doing so? Oh,
The 5th gen?
No, it didn't die. Okay.
Huh, seems like the texture corruption... Oh wait, no it's not.
It's certain textures that are corrupted oddly.
Yeah. Wonder if the ROM was just dumped badly or something.
One bonus is scored. Well, prepare for level 2. Welcome to a bunch of corrupted textures. Hey cat, what are you doing?
The amazing missing no complex.
So this is what happened to the missing no after the
It's a
Pokemon
love
game.
story about a giant turtle in downtown Tokyo.
Oh, I forgot. I already had that open in another tab.
Well, you can have it open in as many tabs as you want. Doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
That's key. Okay, there's the key. Reload, Dr. Freeman, reload. No, I don't want to fucking reload. I'll reload when I want to. Screw you.
Sometimes I dream about cheese.
Oh, mine.
As a side note, I recently took some inspiration from the Half Mine mod, and you know that pacing guy in the subway station at the start?
Yeah.
Or the train station start? I just took his entire spiel and replaced it with a looped version of the whole "This is bullsh" Nike's voice clip. Nearly didn't make that save.
You can say shit.
Oh, so now he's just like, "This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is
Well,
bullshit."
Xerxes says he doesn't care if we censor these or not, although that doesn't give us free reign to be super duper vulgar, but
Yeah.
we can just chalk it up to it being New Year's, and you know what? You're probably watching this hungover. If you're watching this at all.
3:30 in the morning at New Year's.
I can pretend to be drunk. I mean, I guess I'm most sleep deprived.
That's a little bit different.
Am I the only one who doesn't have New Year's hangovers just out of not liking alcoholic beverages?
No, there's plenty of people like that. Plus people that are underage who can't drink, or shouldn't be drinking, rather. Because we all Lord knows. That
For
never
example,
stopped
Well, it's pretty clear they drink just to get wasted and to say fuck you to the law.
them. Well, you know, you make something seem like forbidden fruit, everybody's going to want to do it.
Yeah.
Except for some people.
you know,
Ricochet,
I'm a
ooh.
rebel. I have instant lunches at dinner.
For a second I thought you said I have Lunchables, and I'm like, man, I envy you, you poor soul.
I wish I had Lunchables. Which reminds me, I need to try
I got Lunchables all the time as an elementary school kid.
I still remember the tacos one. Sometimes I just take 2 of the tortilla things, just splatter a bunch of that weird ass.
Sauce. I had those a lot too. I remember
And,
those.
just
God, those were
call it-
awful.
And just call
Yeah.
it, just call it a Crunchwrap inferior.
I think I had the
By the way,
ham and crackers one the most, I guess. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
plain old ham
I
and
really like
crackers.
the. I thought the burger ones were pretty good, and the pizza ones are good too. Which
Oh, the
reminds me-
burger ones were the best. I thought those
Yeah,
were
I know.
good.
Like they even had that cola with them. It was like that was amazing. Which reminds me, I actually need to ask you guys about something kind of related to Lunchables that I barely remember. Were there ever dessert Lunchables?
Yes, there was. I had that sometimes too.
Oh, so I'm not crazy.
No, you're not.
Like, I remember there being like one with like a brownie or something. But
I
this
remember
is
one
also
that had like a
13,
dessert
14
pizza or
years ago.
something. It was interesting.
Yeah, I know the pizza ones came with stuff for one dessert pizza, but there's like a dessert specific one I remember.
I think I vaguely remember that. I don't know, maybe not.
Yeah. No.
What's so
Yeah,
funny?
I'm really saying toy boat.
Oh, you're watching MSD3K?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but the video isn't loading, which is probably
They
because...
could use an icebreaker like that earlier, given,
Yeah, the video might not be loading because I'm also hosting the call and watching
That's
the
probably
stream.
exactly why it's not.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stop with that for now.
And these guys are annoying, especially when you don't have ammo for your guns. Guns!
More guns, more guns, more guns. Scientist shotgun.
Bonus cannon. Ooh, what does this do? It must be the BFG, hopefully. Spray. I like the spray, because it sprays.
Sprays 256 by 256 images.
Well, you
Or
can
512 by 512 if you import from VTF.
Be right back.
Yeah, okay.
Ow. Can I survive is the question. I have no health and I haven't seen any health pickups. Piercer. Grunchables. Got Grunchables? I should note there's this really dumb... Well, I'll have to explain this actually probably after the stream, but there's a meme involving that's very specific to one community. And I'm not actually going to say this on the thing because it's kind of hateful, so... I sometimes think it's funny and then I'm like, God, guys, why?
Yeah, and I like that
Does
kind
it
of
have
thing's always
anything
kind
with
of weird.
R grunch or
No.
bigger?
It's something completely unrelated.
Well, I'm not
Weasel
aware of
would
what
know,
you're
but-
talking about, so.
Oh, hello. I like the pain sound. Oh.
Use the smudge tool to fill that in.
60 seconds to get out of this place. Wonderful game. It's totally going to be enough time to make it.
The nuclear missile is fire. Down with it before time limit.
Down with this sort of thing.
Airbrush tool, maybe?
I am interested in what you have to say and would like to subscribe to your newsletter. And then they did, and everyone was happy. I wonder if those doors
I
act as
never actually
loading
watched
points.
Father Ted, but my mom used to watch it all the time.
Father did.
That's the thing I said that from.
Yeah.
Because I saw a picture of that, and every time Argent quotes that, I always think of that one part. Like they're
Plasma
picketing,
node
that's what
destroyed.
their
Level
sign
2
says.
Anywhere was destroyed. 1 bonus is scored. Prepare for level 3. Oh, they didn't say welcome this time, so I guess I'm not welcome. Well, screw you, game.
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Oh wow, this is really corrupted. Why, I wonder.
Oh, that does not look. I don't know. My best guess is it's just an emulation thing.
Oh,
or bad ROM dump.
Yeah.
I'm taking it's supposed to not be like that.
No, it's not. I don't know what the problem is. I can look it up. Maybe it's an issue with this version of Kega Fusion. Whoa, hello, that's a nasty looking guy.
Is this like the latest version, or?
Should be. It's the last known version. I don't think there's been any updates. That's a nasty customer right here. Someone has this as their avatar on the Z-Doom forums if I recall. Either that or Doom World.
Oh, open up the first one.
For a second, I thought Piercer said sphincter. I don't know why. I massively misread that. Sphincter.
I don't want to know how that weapon works.
I like there's a... Oh, wow. Is this game over? It is. Credits. Oh, you get credits. It's welcome. Okay, I think that's enough of that. And I think that's enough of this stream. So thank you guys for joining me for this New Year stream. And for anybody watching this, Happy New Year's, etc., etc. So,
and I'm just going to say no problem and thanks for having me.
That was good having me stream again.
Yeah, it was.
Are you going to be ready on the 5th?
Yes, I will be. Speaking of which, do you want to explain that for our viewers on YouTube?
Oh, yeah. I'm starting January 5th, let's say 8 Central. I will be streaming, and I'll be showing off a few ads from comics I collected. And for any that come with... For any ads for particular games that we haven't really heard of, I want to show those games off and see what they're like.
Speaking of which, did you ever find that Microsoft rock climbing game?
I'm sorry, no.
Maybe we can bug Cal. He might know. But anyway, take it easy and Happy New Year's.